I actually have to log in and get into.
All right, guys. How you guys all doing? Hey, hey. Backward F minutes? What's that? Amaze Draven? Ooh, Draven. Draven. Please tell me it's the Draven from League.
But of course.
Or your name is actually Draven, which would be equally awesome. The 7 looked like a backwards. Oh, at 7 minutes. Got it. I was like,
Look at this.
Sadly, it's not. Yeah, F minutes would be too many. Like, we don't have that many minutes to make you wait. That would be terrible. Oh, all right. So how's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully awesome.
Apparently, I've been subscribed for 15 months.
Oh, wow.
OMG.
15. Thanks for that tier 1 resub for 15 months. And giving people emotes. Them emotes.
Welcome.
So your sound sounds markedly better.
I wonder why. Where's Penguin Droppings when I need to thank her?
I don't know. She might not be in here, but
She's not in here yet.
if she is, when she is, we'll say
When she
something
is,
about
we'll say nice things about her.
it. So I have all these awesome cream top housings that I'm putting together right now, and we will show those on camera very, very quickly.
Hey, did you update your little calendar that's on the description page?
No, I did not. Sorry, guys.
I will add that
It shows
as a note.
it shows that I'm streaming tomorrow, but that's wrong. I'm streaming today.
It's a lie. It's a lie.
Yeah, I don't stream tomorrow
The
anymore.
calendar lies to us.
Wednesday's an overloaded day, and honestly, it kind of keeps the end of my week super busy if I do Wednesday, because I have plans, like recurring plans on Thursday and Friday to do other things, so it just like completely destroys me. So doing it on Tuesday is a little better because it gives me Wednesday as a breather.
It's like a midweek weekend.
Yeah, it's like a
But
midweek.
you still have to go to work.
Well, only at night though. It's only the evening though, right? I mean, I still have to go to work all of those days.
Right.
Yeah, and now I'm like kind of probably going to be mostly back to work. The last 2 days, not so much, but just because I took some time off. But man, I'm going to be mostly back in the office space.
That'll be interesting.
Bobby McBobby, what's up, man? How you doing?
Hello, Bobby McBobby.
How you doing? Hopefully having a great day. Or evening. Or night, maybe. I don't know where you're at, but hopefully you're having a good time. I know I am. Today has been all sorts of up and down, busy, happy, sad. Well, not really sad, but you know, both relaxing and happy, and also stressful. You know, them works. Because even though I wasn't in at my office,
It's gone the full spectrum of emotions today.
maybe not the full spectrum. Like I haven't experienced every emotion.
That would be a little.
Thankfully,
much
that
for-
would be
that'd
crazy
a little much for
overwhelming.
one day. Junior SVT, hello.
And Dutch Master W, what's up? Yeah,
And Dutch Master
Key65. So right now I'm literally snapping the top housings on the last. I try not to lube switches on stream, but you know, sometimes it just
But
it just
stabs.
well, stabs we do, yeah, on stream. Because we get the microscope action going. We get to show people cool stuff.
Stabs,
think.
we do.
We do. Oh, that is not the same thing as
No.
redo.
It's
Hey.
not even remotely.
Oh, never mind. No.
What?
So, no. I was gonna say something, but I answered my own question before I needed to ask it.
Sorry.
Hope everyone's doing well and staying safe. I'm staying as safe as I think I can. Any news on the new GMK stabs that are supposed to come out this year? I don't have any news on it at all. But if you've got news to share, you go ahead and do it. I am just hoping that they don't suck. Frankly, I just want them to be good. I want us to have more options, right? Everglides are pretty great, but I mean, they're somewhat hard to get a hold of sometimes. In fact, I have a customer's board pieces who's been waiting for like ever. Ooh, that one's bad. I must have gotten crunched up in there.
Crunch.
Crunch. Oh, it totally did. That's weird. Oh.
Bobby McBobby, did you see that on Geek Hack, or was that actually on like their social media somewhere?
Dude, this film is trash. That's okay. We got a couple extras. So I'll fix that one in a minute.
Oh, you've just been hearing about it since last year. Okay.
Yeah, I don't have new news on it. New news.
New news.
Yep, new. Draven.
Snoop, snoop.
Yeah, so I don't have any news on it, man. I wish I did. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could tell you that I've touched them, I've had them in hand, and they work really well. I just don't know that to be the case. That one's not good. That one's not good.
I'm looking to see if I can find any information, and I'm not seeing a whole heck of a lot.
So creams are notoriously crap when it comes to putting films on them, but we tried. This customer wanted them, so we're doing them. But what it means is once you put them on there, you kind of need to feel and make sure that they're all actuating correctly.
Question is, what films did you use?
I wish I could answer the question, but they were customer provided. They didn't look like TX. They looked like Kibo potentially, which should be thinner. I mean, I recommend against this thing by and large. Filming switches like creams. Like this one feels scratchy. I don't know what the hell the deal is with that. So we're going to be taking a few of them apart.
Hey, Goddess Jana.
What's up, Goddess Jana? How you doing? Hopefully
Emma's
pretty well.
Dragon says, I really want to try out the Kale Box Silence. They seem pretty nice.
The Kale Box Silence? Yeah, I haven't really played with those myself. That one feels a little weird. Bucknut, thank you so much for that follow. Appreciate that, man.
Thank you very much for that follow. Goddess Jana says, I've finally ordered my parts except for keycaps. Aw.
Ooh. What are all your parts? Please tell us, Goddess Jana.
It's do tell.
Yeah, see, some of these, I don't like it when they feel not perfect. I think these ones all kind of went together pretty well. gonna take some of these apart.
You guys hear any clinking sounds? My
Any
cat
what?
decided to jump up in my lap, so sorry.
Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Okay, so we have enough of these here that we definitely need to take a look at some of them. So like I said, switch films are kind of trash on these. Stock springs, sadly. Okay, aluminum plate, tofu 60 with creams, stock springs. I mean, it's not the end of the world. There's nothing wrong with that. Just lube those springs up pretty well.
Is it necessary to film creams?
No, in fact, I would never do it if I had a choice. This is a customer board build, so this is being built to customer specs, but I never have this many rejections. If you just notice, I just pulled a bunch of creams out, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of them need to be looked at. That's a huge percentage rejection rate. But these ones feel fine here, although they are fairly well lubed. What's up?
Katarzyna says, I'll lube them with 205 grade 0. Is this the right lube? I'm gonna go and say yes.
Yeah,
this is the correct lube.
For linears, 205 grade 0 is the way to go.
Like, yeah.
Okay, so we did that.
Do you use anything else anyway?
Do I? For tactiles?
I mean, I know you've used 3204 before, but
for tactiles, I pretty much recommend 3204 or 3203 if that's your jam.
Hi, Swizz. Miss Penguin
Swizz?
Droppings. Hello.
Penguin droppings. Listen how good TSC sounds right now. Listen to that. Listen to that.
Rav Yoda Man asks, is Crisco out? And Monster Leg says, what's good, y'all?
What up, Monster Lag? How you doing?
You were staying quiet to listen to the difference. I think it sounds great. Marked difference. I think it sounds absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, I think it sounds a lot better.
I think Penguin Droppings needs a command.
I think we need to put that in too.
She is ascended to command, legendary command status.
Command status. Yeah. Okay. Well, note it. I will do it.
Penguin command. Need. Create.
Wait. Is that a serious? This is not a serious on my desk. This is Baka 60. Baka 60, man. But good guess.
Monster says it's pretty good. Love the work you did. Came out perfect.
Nice, man. I'm happy about that. I'm happy to hear that. I really am. Okay, so these don't go together so well sometimes when you put them. So I put that actual what's it called, film got kind of like mangled a little bit, so now we just rebuilt it with a new one there, and it feels good now.
Lucky Charms, thank you for the follow.
Lucky Charms, don't you touch me, Lucky Charms.
Right after me, Lucky Charms.
So this one just has kind of a weird feeling in it somewhere. Camping is so sweet. Gotta get them R2 extras. Dude,
did you get the which films are you using right now?
Good luck with them, Lucky.
These are customer provided penguin droppings, and I don't know that we're sure what films these are.
I believe they're Kibo, based solely on the bag that it came in.
Well, then in that case, you do know.
Well, I mean, it's not like labeled. It's just the TX bags are labeled, and it's clearly not a TX bag. And I have some Kibo films, and they came in similar bags.
The plot, she thickens.
Oh yes, the plot, she does thicken. So Yeah, and they don't close super hard, so I mean it's not crazy difficult to get them to latch shut. So I have to go with they're probably Kibos, because TX are thick enough that they cause kind of a fair bit of interference. Yeah, so like I don't know what the deal is with some of these.
What's the deal?
I don't know. Just gonna try and unsnap it and reposition the film that's there and see if it helps, and it does actually in this case. Try not to stab myself with the switch legs as I put it.
It's probably a solid lift choice.
Oh no, that feels like trash now. Okay, well, we're gonna take the whole thing off then. Kind of a bummer. Yeah, needless to say, I really hate putting
Bobby McBobby asks, have your favorite switches changed since a couple of months ago? I think they've always been brown Alps, right?
Yeah, I think my absolute favorite switches haven't changed, but if we're talking about MX switches, my favorite since a couple months ago, my favorite linear switches have changed, but not my favorite actual MX switches. My favorite My favorite MX switches are Zycos. We have a command for that. But my favorite stock, or relatively stock, right? They're stock. Switches are going to be Zelios.
Said a lot of people don't like filming cream since it changes the sound too much. Monster Leg says Gat Inks? Question mark.
I like Gat Inks a lot. I like Gat Inks are my second favorite to Alpaca linears. But if you're not going to film, if you're not willing to go through all that effort, then Gat Inks for sure. Yeah, I don't know what the deal is. This one just seems to always be kind of, it has like a weird like tactility to it at some point. Super strange.
Zycos over HP. I haven't felt Zycos yet.
Yeah, Zycos over Holy Pandas for sure in terms of feel. Okay. All it took was me repositioning that thing enough.
You have a board full of Zycos somewhere? You can do a little sound test for them?
So this board has Zycos in it, but they're kind of like different than the standard Zycos because I use Sprit progressive springs in it. Before you all get on my case for using Sprit springs, I bought them before I knew.
Well, do you have plans on changing that at some point, or is that pretty much done?
This board, if you ever build a board with Zycos, that board is built forever, pretty much, as far as I'm concerned.
Because it hurts? Because you put literal blood, sweat, and tears into the building of it?
Yeah, well, and you ruin so many switches. Like, it's easy to ruin switches when you do Zycos.
Sure.
Yeah, Penguin Dropping's totally right. Yeah, Bobby McBobby, man, it's... Yes. Zycos over Holy Pandas.
Penguin Dropping says, you never want to rebuild Zycos. It makes me cry. No, thank you.
Yeah, not wrong at all. Not wrong at all. Sorry that I'm doing this part on camera. It's just, man, they're so much more finicky.
It's all good.
Well, they're going to be hard to get in a plate too.
So Monster Lake asked, use Holy Pandas for the first time recently, and I believe the hype now. Doc2 owned, welcome.
Doc, what's up, man?
I'm doing well.
And Monster Lag, I understand. I think they're good. So until Zycos, frankly, Holy Pandas, and then Zelio V2s were about as close to that strong tactility as anyone would ever get to Brown Alps, which is kind of what everybody always like used as a benchmark for great tactile switch. And at the NorCal meetup, me and Chewy and Osiris and a bunch of people were sitting around one of my Brown Alps boards, and Chewy's Zycoed, I think maybe he had a Sirius or maybe he had an Osa. I'm trying to remember now. I think he had a Sirius. I'm probably wrong. Some kind of a 60 actually. So I don't think it was Osa. I think it was, maybe I'm remembering wrong. Either way, one of his boards and one of my Brown Alps boards, like going back and forth between Zycos and that. And I had picked my Rukia up for the first, I mean, Jack's Ecstatic actually dropped off his, or my order to me on site. So we kept messing around with it, and basically what we decided was, yeah, these are pretty great. They're the greatest MX alternative to Brown Alps. And so I went ahead and I built that Rukia with Zycos. And I didn't even ruin any Zycos actually.
Jax
in the board
is a
itself.
good dude.
Jax is a great dude. I love hanging out with that guy. It was really nice to meet him in person. Really, really genuine and nice guy. Oh yeah, something's messed up here. Yeah, I loved hanging out with him in real life. I like hanging out with him online. But either way, yeah, he dropped him off. He actually drove up from where he's at just to get the 5 people or whatever that were there, their boards. Ozzy72, what up, my man? Thanks for that follow. I appreciate it. I really do.
Is it Ozzy or Ozzy?
I don't know.
Aussie. All right.
Aussie 72.
Noted.
Yeah, this one's trashed.
Words are fun.
Words are fun. You know what's more fun? Filming novel keys creams. I lie.
I feel that you are a teller of untruths. Teller of untruths.
Truth. Now how do you know if I'm telling the truth or not?
I have no idea. Just have to trust you.
You gotta trust the teller of untruths?
To tell the truth? That seems silly. First mistake.
As in Australian. Aussie 72? Are you in Australia now? Because that would be a heck of a time difference.
A bit. We have a resident Australian, I believe, but he's in the US.
Oh yeah. I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Yep, 11:53 p.m. Well,
damn.
Hello there. Wait, 11:53 p.m.
AM.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Happy noon to you. I
was like, no.
It is almost 9 o'clock at night. Well, wait, you're in the future.
No, I was just thinking like PM. That would have to be like that would be like Newfoundland.
Is tomorrow great? Oh, I'm so glad.
Although Newfoundland's also a half hour off, so that's weird.
That's weird.
Okay. Man, these are kind of a pain in the ass.
The lottery numbers are.
Right. Thanks for being in the future and giving me the winning lotto numbers.
Yes.
Yay, friend.
Isn't the keyword community great?
I mean,
Monster Leg says, I've never got the hype about creams. You gotta do so much work to make them good.
I do not. Epsilon Keyboards, 1:53 p.m. on Wednesday. Yikes.
Wait, where are you? Antarctica?
What's also Australia.
Oh, also.
Or maybe New Zealand. I'm making a Key65, but we're not there yet. I'm still screwing around with these bogus switches.
Oh, New Zealand. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like it.
The land of Middle Earth.
The land of Middle Earth. Hey man, I actually really want to check out New Zealand sometime. That's a place that I do really want to travel to at some point in my life.
We could have like an excuse that there's like a keyboard meetup there that we absolutely have to go to.
The population's pretty low. Like they need to throw KeyCon there or something to drag all the people there.
Exactly. KeyCon. There we go.
KiwiCon. Bloody hobbits everywhere.
Well, Ozzy, welcome to the hobby. We're glad you're here.
I am Rolex.
Thank you for the follow.
Hey, my name has an I am in it too, except it's not Rolex.
No.
I like that. That's cool.
New Zealand is beautiful. One of the safest places on earth at the moment. I've heard that.
Yeah.
You guys have a meetup on July 18th?
Really? In July? F that Rona, right? Am I right?
Well, New Zealand is like Rona free.
Well, ish. I think there have been a couple cases, right?
I think they got to they're down to the last one, or they've got it all contained.
Is it really that much? That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man, good for you guys.
Well done.
I'm in America and we're silly.
Obviously.
Straight up. We're
we
silly.
are obviously painfully American, I think.
There's only Rona at border now. There you go.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Border being the ocean. You know.
Those Rona sharks gonna get you though.
Those Rona sharks. Europe's actually thinking of banning American travelers.
Yeah,
Monster
I saw
Lag,
that today.
I mean, I don't blame them. I don't
either. Penguin Dropping says it's so bad here that other countries want to block us from entering. Yep.
Well, I mean, we were silly about it.
We were free, then we let some Kiwis back in, and they brought some back. Oh.
We half-assed this whole lockdown thing.
Yeah, we done screwed that up.
Welcome to
Amez Draven says, please do ban American travelers. Our people are too dumb to learn. And now they're saying they want to make fewer tests now because we're testing less means then the numbers are lower and somehow that is a magic and
don't even get me started on that. Yeah, if you test less, the numbers will go down. It's like, yeah, but that doesn't mean the numbers actually go down. That just means you're literally just not literally, but
it means you're just
figuratively just sticking your head in the sand. Right. Hey, there's some birds. Man,
hello.
There's some birds from where you're at, Aussie 72. That do exactly that. Stick them heads right in the sand. How does that work for them?
Are you talking about ostriches?
I am talking about ostriches. I mean, they're terrifying birds, just FYI.
Yes, I would agree. I have an ostrich story, but it's terrifying.
I mean, you
story.
don't you guys also have
They have emus, not ostriches. Emus
I know
are
they
short
have emus.
ostriches.
I know they have emus. Emus don't stick their heads in. Man, I don't know if this one's recoverable. I have no idea what the F is going on with this one.
I have seen some
Can't talk about emu war around
history on the emu war though.
I'm not gonna talk about those things. Maze driven.
Captain Ladiesman says, who is this female voice? She needs to be a radio host or podcaster. This is Tiny Shiny Crumb. I'm the moderator for this channel.
Captain Ladies Man.
Thank you. Oh, cool. Link to a meetup. Yay. Oh, it is winter there. Oh, that is so cute.
Oh yeah, I wish it was winter here
I want
too.
a little keycap with a kiwi on it.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna go to that link. Sorry, I haven't already.
Adorable.
Oh my gosh, guys.
Thank you, Captain Ladies Man.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
Actually,
that's freaking awesome. I want that too.
Right? I want.
Man,
they're so cute. Actually.
I really like that.
I guess this is a segue into the socials and things. We are doing another YouTube channel called Cal and Opes, where we're doing more educational content.
A deeper dive, if you will.
So yeah, a deeper dive into Keeb content. And you can hear more of me talking there. It's also Josh and Mr. Langalandia, our friend. It's the three of us. So
I think
I'll
between the three of us,
up.
we have some pretty good radio announcer voice posting.
Yeah, we definitely have the NPR voice cornered for the Keeb community, I think.
We have voices made for radio. I mean, you guys, well,
I mean, at least we don't have faces made for radio.
Langalandia, at least, oh, that's sad. Langalandia does especially have a voice for actual singing as well.
He does.
But I do not.
He's a trained singy person.
A trained singy guy.
Yes. You know.
All right. So real quick, we're gonna go through a little bit of just quick mail because there's been a bit of it in my
review
past.
for the tube.
What a review for the tube. How you doing, man? Type K looks insane.
One question. Oh wait, we missed a question. Hold on. Where can I purchase one of your custom boards?
If you want a board built by me, you can contact me directly. You can contact me directly on Discord through my channel, or hit me up IMEURU number 7264 if you want to ping me direct, or you can go to a Reddit. You can search for posts by me on you can either look me up or look up my Mech Market posts and PM me on Reddit, and that's a good way to get hold of me.
Or your mod could post your Reddit post.
For what it's worth, I have actually shipped boards to Australia. I haven't shipped any to New Zealand. I have shipped to a bunch of other places like Singapore, Germany, Spain, I think. Bunch of other stuff. So
made by
easy peasy.
GOK. He's Kiwi and his first board is a Chiwi. That's cute.
Oh yeah. Aussie, just hit me up. Hit me up on Discord. That's probably the best way if you want to just get in touch with me and have a conversation. Because if you don't know what you're looking for already, we're gonna need to do it that way. That's probably the best way, right? We'll get to the bottom of what it is that you're looking for or what you want out of a board, and then review. You didn't miss it. You didn't miss it. It's back here.
Technical difficulties with the newest episode of our YouTube of Kalanopes,
and
so
it was delayed.
We're a little bit delayed, so I'm really sorry about that, you guys. We lost half of our video. We only had the sound, so we have to re-record the whole thing. So I'm really sorry.
But it's okay. We have other content that'll go up. It'll just go up. We do. Out of the original order.
It'll just kind of go to
So I got some things. One, I got one of these is a customer's order that came from KP Republic, which he's been waiting on forever. KP Republic takes forever to ship. But I also ordered, actually I think it's this one that came for that. Anyway, the rest of these are Durock stabs that I ordered for me and or for whatever. So I'm happy that I got some of these in. I got them from typer.tools, and then those ones came from KP Republic. They got ordered like in March. So customer board has been waiting since like April. So he's gonna be super happy. He actually pinged me and I didn't get back to him because he did it shortly before the stream started. So afterward I need to like respond to him if he's not watching and be like, hey, we're gonna get you your board because like finally your stabs came in. They happened to come in at around the same time as a bunch that I ordered for me separately. So yeah, I mean, so for what it's worth, Monster Lag, I think they shipped a really long time ago and it's just been chilling in China for a long time because their site says fulfilled like forever ago. So it's the thing I missed about lockdown the most was watching streams 24/7. There you go. So the other thing that I got that I'm really excited about, there's two things. I'm not actually going to open this box, but I'll give you a teaser. This is DCS Yuri. So I got my DCS Yuri in Alps DCS Yuri.
Ooh.
So we got an Alps Yuri set. So we're going to be building something with this at some point in the not too far off future. I'm super excited. It looks great. I love it. We will be doing something. I also have DCS Alps Throwback that I haven't used in forever. I haven't used for a build, so we're gonna do something with that. Well, Epsilon DCS white on black will run at some point through novel keys. That's a Heinebush creation, and white on black goes with literally everything. So I know personally I'm gonna have to get in on a couple sets. So for what it's worth, I think that's where it might be at. The thing about Alps DCS stuff and most signature plastics Alps stuff is that if you look, what they have is they have an Alps center stem for the switch, and then they have MX switches or MX stem spots for the stabs. So that leaves you a couple options. One, you get to use like co-star stabs, or two, you get to use PCB mount stabs, PCB or plate mount. There aren't very many plate mount options available that do that, but there is finally going to be a PCB. The H87A, the new one, will support Alps and MX, and so there you go, you'll be in. Have I seen this? Thank you for posting a link. DCS Alps Ping Master. Ooh, no, I have not, but I am super down. Oh yes, and it includes a numpad. Man, I'm so in. Does it have a 175U shift? It does. I am super in, boys and girls. This is interest check though, right? When does it, are they talking about when it would go live? This one, and this one. Extra big ass enter keys. I don't think so. I don't think I would get those. You know what? I would. Who am I joking? Who am I kidding, right? What changes would I make? You know, I'm gonna leave this up because I'm not willing to fill this out yet because it needs more thought.
The comment from Review for the Tube.
Review for the Tube says, my people finally found the 1.2 OG. Been looking for getting it shipped tomorrow. Yay. Woohoo. Oh, that's nice. Well, Review for the Tube, good luck with your 1.2 OG. I really like them. There are some tricks. If you're building it yourself, hit up one of my videos on building those, because I've done it a couple times. And watch how I handle the little LED daughter board to get an idea how you're supposed to do that. Yeah, the only problem I have with Matrix boards, really, because I love the way they are. In fact, somebody offered to trade me for my TX87 SE, a 1.2, and I declined that because frankly I don't love the software on it. I can't, and my TX87 runs VIA, you know what I mean, because H87A. Is there anything besides Alps 64 at the moment for Alps? There may still be Alps throwback sets available on Candy Keys. I think it was Candy Keys, maybe it wasn't. Look for DCS Alps throwback, just Google it, you'll probably find it. They may still have some, I don't know. Your guy wiped the firmware and now it's compatible with VIA. That's freaking awesome. Is your guy named McMerlin by chance? So yeah, I love them, man. I really do love them. Super user, got it. I really love them. I would totally want one. This is the Baka 60.
Is that the Baka 60? Yes.
This is the Better Ginger. It is the Baka 60. Mine is number 4. So this box, Heine had this box drop shipped to me.
Taped box.
Like, he wanted me to test out or give him an idea on a design that he had, and he didn't even get any ordered to him. Like,
do we get to see it? Or
he's got, no, you don't. I'm sorry.
You are a tease.
But
sir.
there will be something that goes on with this one day. I don't know exactly how soon, but within the next couple months for sure, that will absolutely make this awesome, and you guys will be filled in on that. But let me just tell you that it's something really cool for Alps. And if anybody has a Jane that they want built with Alps support,
is if we raid anybody tonight, that raid line is going to be "IME is an absolute tease."
Yeah, that's true. So if anybody has a Jane or something that's Jane compatible,
I can't take it. Just open it.
and wants something really cool built in Alps, you should ping me.
Okay, so you heard it here first, guys. Go into his Discord and
Just
and
big brain in
you
it.
know.
Just hit me up. I'm just saying.
hit him up in the Discord.
You might get something.
Me
You
or
might
you
get something
tease.
kind of cool out of it. So anyway,
Which Jane? Did you say Jane? Was it Jane V2?
not V2.
V1.
No, V1. Or
Yeah.
compatible with, like, if I could take a plate PCB combo straight out of a Jane V1 and throw it in another board, and you want an
Maybe
Alps
that
build,
one.
and you have that build,
Raven Gunnit
me
says,
up.
I send you a DM on Discord. Hope to hear from you. Thanks for the info.
well, Monster Lag, if you're looking for something cool, Alps. I mean, obviously you've seen the box,
V1
so
CE,
think about it.
which looks like Vice if you aren't paying attention.
Hit me up in Discord, man. You get dibs if that's the case and you want to do it. All right, so moving
I'm still gonna
on.
steal that purple Jane V2 from Heidi. I'm just gonna throw that out there.
I know, it's freaking awesome. So moving on to the Keeb of the hour, of the hours.
Oh, we have another keyboard we're gonna build tonight. Not
This
just
is-
sit here and talk.
Yeah, we're not just gonna sit here and talk. Sorry, it's been like an hour. Well, I had to mess with these silly switches. These switches are
Merxel,
silly,
hi friend.
and this is gonna be a weird build, right? Because
Ooh, white gloves.
did you win officially the Heine TKL? Officially, did you win officially the Heine TKL? I definitely didn't win anything at all from Heine. That's not
So,
a
no chicken
that's not
dinners
a-
from you.
yeah, that's not a win. That is a prototype thing that is almost certain to be freaking awesome. So, and that's not a Heine TKL one.
That's a what do you think, bruh?
I didn't even enter for the Heine, for any Heine giveaway at all.
I should have. I didn't.
I don't. For the most part, I try and have a good relationship with Heine, and that tends to work out favorably for me when it comes to, any slots or whatever FNF type stuff that might open. Like as an example, the prototype HBCP stuff like that. Heine's an awesome dude who I totally support. Like, he just does really great stuff, and I really want to support the guy. So yeah, we have a decent relationship. It's good. Missed both Heine slots. Jake reps. Oof. Sorry, man. But I mean, there's gonna be a buy, right? So it's not like you missed out forever. I think. Like, he's been talking about that board for a while. This plate is kind of wonky. This is gonna be a really, like, kind of hellacious build in a way, because polycarb plate and
Floppy,
this
floppity.
foam that's going to make like everything pretty difficult. Key65, which has like fairly complex build process for what it is. It's going to be interesting.
Not
You know,
gonna
a
lie,
few
Jake
people
Rep says,
that got
I was
it.
kind of holding up for the purple.
Got it well, his close friends. Oh, my dude, it's a good build. Chong loves his
Key65 is
Key65
puggies.
PC plate. Yeah, no doubt. This is gonna be awesome. I'm just saying it's gonna be I understand. Even if you can solder and you have all the tools and you're fully capable of building this board, literally reaching out to somebody else and being like, hey, I would prefer to pay you to build this board for me.
Check the backside, says Mineral.
Check the backside, like of this, of the PCB, of the plate.
Should have got the titanium part.
plate. I agree. I think that would be cool, although I don't know if the sound would actually be good.
Reset switch. Need to audit it
Need to audit it.
to check the backside.
Oh, okay.
That's what.
Need to audit it. What do you mean by audit it? Got to remove the switch. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, it does have one. Do I need to remove it? Thank you so much for poking in here. Some of them, some have them and need to be removed. Why do they need to be removed, if you don't mind me asking? Need to check yours may not have the issue Minterly did. First 40 PCB have the reset button issue.
What number is that one?
Jake reps. Yeah, good thing we're watching it here. I want to like permanently reset. That makes sense. They hit inside. Okay. Well, we'll build it. So this one also looks like it's like shaved down or something. The switch top itself here. You know what I didn't do? Fire up my microscope. But I'll do that. How about I show you guys?
I get really excited about that apparently.
So look at the top of that reset switch. It's like chewed down a little bit.
Damn.
So I wonder if they like
squirrels?
I wonder if they ground it down a little bit to make it not interfere. I thought I did remember hearing something about that. We'll check it out. So I'll build it. Since it's on the back side of the PCB, removing it after the fact is not even an issue. So yeah, microscope. I'm gonna need that microscope for later.
It's so much fun to see things under the microscope.
Mercs Wow, there's a command for it. So there's the one that I'm using, the Andenstar EDSM 302. I like mine. It works really well. I think you might like it too. Yeah, I can always take that off after. So if it does interfere, I'm totally willing, able, and excited to remove it. All right. So this one clearly got that E white. I'm going to start enunciating the silent H's and things.
E white.
Yep. White. The E white.
That is pretty though.
It really is. This is going to be beautiful. And I'm not like 100% sure what keycap set we're going to put on it, but I think it might have to be like something like olive or camping or peaches and cream.
Dude,
maybe.
You know what would look nice on there?
I don't know.
Shoko.
Shoko would. Oh man, I got to take Shoko off my HPCP.
Yeah,
okay.
But that would look gorgeous on there.
Just, you know, we'll throw it up as a vote, but no you TSC.
What?
No rigging that vote.
I mean,
let everybody choose.
I would never.
Has two peaches. I mean, Monster Lag says it has two peaches. So, all right. So, so this board has, if you look at it real careful, it has a mid piece, it has a top piece, it has a bottom piece. So let's, we're gonna get this out of here.
That sounds like the correct number of pieces.
Well, and a weight, which is aluminum.
As
so
prescribed.
Why even do it? Okay, whatever. Fox Lab.
As is tradition.
As is tradition. No, I mean it has literally a mid aluminum piece. That is not tradition. Not traditional at all. Okay, so we're gonna set this off to the side. We got these stabs here.
Mercs Wow, no, I don't think this is not a personal build. This is a customer build.
Yeah, this is a customer build. It turns out that I am unable to get in on 104 keyboards a year.
What?
and do only personal builds.
What?
Maybe I shouldn't say unable, but I would be a broke.
I would say that probably 99% of the builds that Josh does are customer boards. They're not his own.
About 90%, I think. I think it's about 90% because I do a fair number of my own things.
You do, but it's pretty rare.
All right, so we're gonna get these Zeal stabs ready and we're gonna just lube them. I don't even want to take this thing apart until we're ready to touch it, right? And so the layout that we're gonna use tonight also is we're gonna do this layout tonight. So 1.5U, 1.5, 1.51 with a 7U spacebar. And then no split backspace. Solid. Ooh, I do have GMK minimal. That would look really good on this board.
Yeah, but you used that recently. You haven't put Shoko on anything.
But it doesn't matter. It's about whether the board would look good or not, right?
That's true.
Yeah, it's 3-piece case, definitely different. The middle piece was so light, I thought it was plastic. I mean, a thin piece like that would be like, yeah, so yeah, Sangan-ish, right? Because you don't have the full Sangan right side of the board. But either way, right? We're gonna bust
You
out.
have to go with 7U with that plate.
Yeah. Well, I mean, plus that's what the customer wanted. So unless this plate didn't support 7U, that's what we would be doing. So yeah, it looks like it's it's fixed Sangan 7U.
You know what else might look nice on there once you actually get it is Apollo.
Ooh, yeah, GMK Apollo. I did get, someone did gift me Apollo.
Yes, they did.
What a nice person. What a nice person. Okay. Let's pull this stuff out. So there's only 3 stabilizer wires in here. Aren't we using 4 stabilizers? Aren't we doing 4 stabs here? Let me look.
Did one get stuck in something?
Yeah, I was like, I'm pretty sure we're doing 4, but pretty sure that image did not have a split backspace. Oh, backspace, enter, space, and left shift. Okay.
People were having issues getting the hot swap.
Well, luckily for customer.
Cab, and then getting 6.25U plates, which don't work with the hot swap PCB. Oh, no, hot swap PCB. Monster asks, do you usually keep a stock of stabs and switches, etc.?
I kinda do, but they're really for me. So here's my Zeal stabilizers collection for me. These are just my Zeals. So it's not like I don't have extra, it's just I don't like advertise to customers that I'm going out of stock for something, but
that's gonna also change like the final invoice price too, right? If you have to use stuff from your own stock.
It kind of depends on what it is. It depends on what it is, and it totally depends. Like there. Easy.
Zoot says, Zoot W. Zoot, I'm just gonna call you Zoot.
What up,
are you
Zoot? How you
sure
doing?
you don't do 104 personals a year then?
I am. That's just my Zeals. I mean, these are my GMKs, and these are all pre-retooled GMKs.
Zoo TW. Okay, but it looks like Zoot, and that reminds me of the Monty Python thing.
ZDW.
That makes me really happy.
Zoot TW.
Okay, Zoot
So there's
TW.
also my Duroc stabs.
Your Duroc stabs dash.
Yeah, there's some pinks, some charcoal, and some.
I just got a shit ton of
Some of
C3
those.
stabs in yesterday from the
And then-
GB review for the 2-step.
One of these is a customer's, but the rest of these are they're more Durocs. There's actually an extra
stab
wire.
flex.
I think it does.
Are you stab flexing right now?
I mean, I think technically, I guess you could call it that. There's also another drawer for just Alps.
Oh, can we see the Alps drawer?
And that has CoStar also in there.
Now
we're
you
done.
have to show us.
No, we're done. We're definitely done. I'm gonna stop stab flexing. I'm gonna set this to the side for customer build. Actually, normally I keep all the customer stuff together, but those just came in the mail, so those will get. I'm gonna put them back on this other desk so I don't forget them. Okay, so there we go. Right, we got customer stuff. Do we have enough customer stabs, inserts, and stuff? 1, 2, 3.
I see 4.
Oh no, we don't. 1, 2, 3. Oh, well, it's too bad that I pulled that out. So, customer does need some more Zeal stuff. All right, so yes, very likely you're not wrong. It will affect the invoice price, but it won't be by like a ton. It'll just,
It's not gonna be like a bajillion $.
Yeah, I'm not gonna charge him the $43 it would cost me to get a new set of Zeal stuff in. Right? Not gonna charge him like that much. That would be outrageous. Truly outrageous. Wonder if anybody else gets my lol references. Gems are outrageous. Truly, truly, truly outrageous. All right.
Yes, we do get your lull references. Sorry,
Good.
a very
Lol.
pesky cat.
Hoping to
wants
enjoy.
attention.
I enjoy the spacebar with them. I never like the sound of C3 stabs on spacebar. I don't know why. Yeah. So, thank you so much. Bladder you.
Blader you?
Blader
I
you?
think it's Blader.
It's probably is. You're probably right. 'Cause
Bladder would be 2 D's. And that's
That's
a
true.
Tarek thing, right?
It is. It is a Tarek thing.
I play Tarek a lot, and I don't know that I've actually heard him say that, but I
That's
think I
because
have.
you don't use the emotes.
Fair.
Got to use those emotes, and
That
then
is
you'll
fair.
hear those. I played with you. I know that you don't use those.
No, I don't. It's because I prefer playing Yumi because hers are just fabulous.
Her like regular sayings. Yeah, they
Yes,
truly are.
they're
Now I can
amazing.
bat around the bodies. Somebody ping me on maybe Discord. Watching your vid. Forgot to send. Yeah. Customer, if you're watching, absolutely, man, just send the replacement when you're ready. No harm, no foul. Like, I'm not worried about it. I wasn't like not worried. You send the
I would not
replacement with
mistake
your
that
other
as
board.
being like
It's not a big deal.
a criticism or something.
Yeah, no. I mean, it happens. That's why I don't advertise to customers. Oh yeah, I got your stabs here, because I'm not like in the business of selling stuff.
You're not like on a street corner with an overcoat with a bunch of
Hey man,
stabilizers
I
in
got
it.
your stabs here. I got your stabs, kids.
Pro tip.
Don't tell
kids,
anybody.
Don't buy street corner stabilizers.
Yeah, you might get some like first generation C3s in there or something. They'll be like, beggars can't be
Monster.
choosers. It's all stepped on. I don't care. I am stabs. Are you?
Monster
Zoot
asks,
TW.
have you done a Polaris build before?
I have done a Polaris on here. I think once, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'd have to go back into the YouTube
I'm pretty sure
channel
I
and
have
check,
done a Polaris.
but I'm pretty sure you have.
I've been bad about making sure the uploads get to the YouTubes, so I'm gonna fix that.
With that amazing internet connection you have, why aren't you using it?
Well, I don't even need to. Like, you literally just go into Twitch, the
And just-
video manager, and you just click the export to YouTube button, and then it does it for you.
Can you see this?
Yes. Oh, kitty. Yeah.
If you guys hear bouncing, I'm sorry. The cat has decided to get in my lap and use my microphone stand as a scratching post
And bonk the microphone.
and bonk her head into it. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did a Polaris build. I mean, I know I did one. I'm just trying to remember if I did a stream for one. I stream the vast majority of the builds that I do, but there are instances where I don't. It's pretty rare.
Monster
but it does
says,
happen.
sweet, you're gonna have another one soon. Yay!
I'm in, man. I'm in.
That's awesome.
Oh, Polaris. I actually really liked Polaris. I thought it was a great board. KBD67 is another one that was kind of surprisingly great. KBD 8X Mark II was great. I mean, there's a lot of boards that are in the quote unquote semi-custom world that are actually customs.
How did that go?
That are
again?
really good. The semi-customs. Watch our video to understand what the difference between a custom and a semi-custom is.
Which
But
may be going
for
out
those of you
sooner
guys
than we
here,
planned.
but for those of you who are in here, what I'm talking about by semi-custom is like things that are available on KBD Fans as an example, or KP Republic or wherever. But they're really kind of custom quality, or really, really close, right? Like 80% custom quality. Now, I would say that KBD 8X Mark II is like 90% or 95%. KBD 8X Mark II is the best in your opinion from KBD. It surprised the crap out of me. I mean, Polaris was through them, right? Yeah, Polaris and KBD 67 also really, really good boards. They're really good. That's what they are. managed to get your hands on the rose gold Wind Keyless 8X Mark II during the last restock. So they actually have some in stock right now. They don't have all of the colors, but they absolutely have brand new 8Xs.
8X is designed by AIO3.
It is,
correct?
yes. Yep, AIO3. Who, by the way, is a really nice dude. Met him at SoCal.
So review says Polaris isn't considered KBD, no branding from them, and KBD just a bid GB and had nothing to do with the board, as AIO said.
There you go then.
Ooh, that's a lot.
There you go.
TW says.
Did they not do the menu?
10%
Did they not handle the menu?
On the high end.
Yes, absolutely. You are correct. I actually say that when I talk about semi-customs, I generally refer to it as an 80-50. So you get 80% the board quality, you pay 50% the cost when all's said and done. Subject to, you know, plus or minus 15, plus or minus 5 to 10% on either side. So Weehaw Flex, apparently. Weehaw.
Weehaw.
So I'm gonna pull out one of these so I can do one of these on I mean, you guys just really aren't wrong. That last 10% is like silly expensive comparatively. But I mean, what are you gonna do, right? Like,
Sharp
I wouldn't give it up.
asks, are the Dell keyboards any good?
Oof. Oof. Like Dell AT101
like
is good.
Vintage?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Vintage boards?
That's exactly what I'm talking about.
I'm asking Sharp Alex, or are they talking about like something that was made last week?
Something that was made last week.
Has to be Alienware branded.
Oof. Shots fired.
I was gonna say shots fired.
So here's a Zeal stabilizer.
Oh, there's a link.
All right, I'll look at it. No. The answer is no.
I feel like that's a troll.
Yeah. I'm not gonna.
Super
I'm not gonna show that off. I'm not putting that up on stream.
It is okay. I was like,
I'm not putting that up on stream.
Serious inquiries only. That's
serious inquiries
trolly.
only. Trollololo.
Dropping these. You totally missed it. My cat was here bonking her little head on the microphone, so it's cat approved. Trollolo.
All right, so here we go.
It comes with a mouse, though.
I mean,
says Swig Jumper. Bro, it comes with a mouse.
Bro, you're getting a Dell mouse.
I was gonna say, you're gonna have to do the bro, because I can't, I'm not, you're the one from California, not me.
Oh.
Oh. Are we doing lubing in slow-mo now for the kids?
I mean, we're doing lubing, not in slow-mo.
Penguin says, I was switching from my desk to my bed, been awake since 2:30 a.m. I'm surprised I'm still up. Go get some sleep, girl. Jeez.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have you in here. I'm really happy to have you in here, as always, Penguin Droppings. But, you know, treat yourself right. If you gotta get some rest.
Self-care, man.
You gotta get some rest, you know?
Self-care.
Far be it from me to be the one.
Later you. This is 205 grade 0.
Yep, this is 205 grade 0.
What is this part that you are lubing right now?
So the part that I just showed off, I'll show off another one here in a sec. This is the stabilizer guide. I call it a guide. I don't know what it's actually officially called, but the insert guide.
Yes, that is wholesale 205 grade 0 right there.
Right. So we're gonna take a dollop of lube, and we're gonna basically paint the inside there. Oh, paint that inside there. Sorry, that's me making fun of
That's you making fun of all of our Midwest accents, but that's okay.
northern Midwest accents.
Yeah. Quite. How do you Huckleberry Finn someone into reading your chat for you? What?
Man, because I got them great mod skills. But TSC has them. How do you Huckleberry Finn? That's freaking awesome. Do you use 205 grade 0 for the wire as well? Yes, I do. And I'm going to show the whole process, right?
MS Draven says, oh yeah, spread all that gooey white stuff in there.
So we're going to do
penguin that we made their family question what they were doing.
Well, so we were doing it like this.
Oh, let me sneak behind you there.
We were doing this. We were doing the lubing on like this.
Oh yeah, it was full screen lubing. No, you gotta go slower though, because I think you were doing it much slower then. And we were all talking about how you needed to have like the Barry White music playing in the background.
But this can make people kind of sick a little bit.
Yeah, it can cause a little bit of they're still traumatized. Just a gentle caress of lube inside the stab housing.
So we don't really do it this way anymore.
This X-ray view is lewd.
Lewd in the tube.
It's lewd lubing.
Yep.
IMURU's lewd lubing channel.
Getting looted. Actually,
Penguin, why do you watch this?
Oh, your family must think I'm ridiculous. It's okay. Hopefully we all meet at KeyCon.
It makes me feel some sort of way. Review.
They'll be like, oh, you're that weirdo who is...
I am luber too. Does lube stabilizers really do... Okay, hang on.
Yeah, if you were only going to do...
lube stabilizers really make a difference? Also, yes. Do you lube the keys?
So in this case, not the keys, not the keycaps, but the switches in this case are also lubed and filmed. So they're crazy modded. Everything here is modded. But the switch lubing actually makes less of a difference than the stabilizer lubing. If you were only going to do one of these, do the stabilizer lubing. It's absolutely worth it. If you're paying to have someone else do the service, almost certainly they're charging you a reasonable rate, because this is the part that's going to make your board the most bestest. You're going to receive the most increase. You're going to receive the most increase in quality from this.
So Penguin Dropping says you're the gringo with the lube. Apparently,
you're the gringo with the lube. Ooh.
There's that.
All right. Well, I'll take it. It's true. Although, like, I have to say, I've traveled to Mexico quite a few times. I've never experienced anyone actually calling me a gringo or being like extra shitty to me. I will say, like, I have been to some touristy areas, and then I've been to some less touristy type spots, and I do enjoy the attitude of the people, typically a lot more in like more rural areas or more just people, you know. It's not tourism. In fact, like I've gone on cruises. I love cruises, and I do the Mexican Riviera cruise pretty frequently. I won't ever get off in Ensenada if we stop there anymore. And even Cabo, like Cabo is actually nice. It would be nice to travel to, but Cabo San Lucas, if you exit from a cruise ship, you have to go through the port, and it's pretty bad example of good tourist location.
Oh dear.
Like that one part.
Sharp Alex says, would you say that some you assume are good people? Oh dear.
Wait, what? Would you say that some you assume are good people? Some what? What are we talking? Some people?
Yeah, I think that was it. Do you have a link somewhere for those reverse tweezers?
I don't think I do, but I need to get some affiliate links up, like where I have the links up down below, and then you guys can copy paste them and buy them through that link, because frankly, it's a free way for me to make money. Like, it doesn't cost you anything, but it would cost me, would give me some kind of benefit on Amazon.
Were they the curved tube crosslocks?
Yeah, these are called cross-lock tweezers.
Are they the
sometimes
tweezers?
reverse tweezers. Please note that. I need to add that as a command. Please note that, TSC. I appreciate that.
I have done that already. Here's a link.
No, I mean, like, I've never had bad interactions, is what I'm saying, like, out and about. I've only ever seen people have bad interactions in, like, tourist ports, like tourist areas that's all that people are there for, pretty much, is tourism or to sell to tourists. Tiny, thank you so much for that raid.
Tiny,
74.
thank you for the raid.
I appreciate that.
Goodness.
That's awesome. Thank you so much, and welcome everybody.
Welcome, raid.
Yeah, these ones have wood handles, so mineral 4x. So I mean, but there's a lot of different kinds of reverse or cross-lock tweezers. I just like them because they're convenient for this thing specifically.
Tiny, this is Tiny Shiny Crumb.
Yeah, this is my mod.
I'm mod. That's me.
I have my awesome mod reading my chat to me when I'm just like super involved in getting that lewd stab lubing going on. Apparently, you missed the moment, but apparently my stab lubing is lewd. On microscope.
TSC meets Tiny. Well, we've talked before.
Yeah, this is Tiny Shiny Crumb, not Tiny.
I get mistaken for you all the time, Tiny. People are like, "Oh no," I'm like, "No," or same, different.
See how it doesn't only say Tiny? It says something else. Yeah. So apparently this is the part that's lewd, right here.
No, don't be sorry. I'm actually really like. I'm actually really flattered because I'm like, oh, people think that, but I'm not this person. So there's a trolley, Tiny.
There is?
Oh dear.
Oh,
we'll have to keep an eye out for the trolley, Tiny. Trolley's not cool.
Oh wow, that's something in the actual mold. No, it isn't.
Who has gotten banned from the MK Discord? A bunch. Oh dear.
All right, there we go, boys and girls. This is apparently the part that is lewd.
Yeah, this is the lewd lubing part.
Lewd lubing. So you tune in for the right part. We can make this 1080p thing full screen. That's apparently,
but let's not
like,
give everybody vertigo. That'd be bad.
Yeah, I feel like there's just too much chance of people getting ill because too much of the screen is moving all at once. Oh, I really like heavily lubed that one. Oh, maybe it's not actually not that bad. That's actually
Doc2 says, you Huck Finn her into it. This is how to describe TSC's involvement from now on. That's funny. Dark Tiny from the upside down. And Tiny says, and people would accidentally ping me instead of them. Yeah, that stinks. I mean,
it does.
That's really crappy. People are crappy. That's unfortunate. I'm sorry you had to deal with that.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Glad to have
Mineral
contributed
asks,
that.
why don't you choose to use thicker lube on the stabs?
So you mean like
Sharp
dielectric
Alex,
grease or fluoro lube or something like that? Because 205 grade 0 has good staying power, it stays in place pretty well, and I have an abundance of it. And honestly, I like the result the most. Lubing is very much an art, not a science. A lot of the keyboard stuff is science, and I think it's easy to forget that this part is very much an art, right? You're going after a result that you want, and there's a million different ways to get there. Like, some people don't do this part, they just lube the wire, but some people do this part and they don't lube the wire, they just add more lube in here, right? So I'm going to do this one under microscope again. And I'm going to kind of show you guys.
Can I interject with something?
Yeah, go for it.
So Tiny, I have a question for you, if you would like.
Yeah, Tiny is all about the art.
That's true. She is all about making some amazing artisans, and we were actually planning on doing an artisan episode of our Kellen Opes YouTube channel, and
which she may or may not be aware of.
I don't know if you're aware that we've got some YouTube goodness going on with the two of us and Mr. Langolandia, making keyboard content. or talking more about keyboards and educational keyboard content, but we were thinking about doing an artisan episode where we interviewed somebody who is more into the artisan community, because none of us are.
Right.
Here, I will link the channel in our chat.
Yeah, so either way, we make primarily, like, there's only one video up. One was like a teaser, and it wasn't that awesome.
We have one
in terms
teaser
of
and one actual video
audio,
right now.
But the other video is
technical difficulties, some recording.
But we've got others coming out, and the predominant goal of it is to make educational content, not just entertainment value stuff. I mean, entertainment value, of course, but not like, the primary focus is to teach people about stuff in Keybs for now. Maybe later, some other stuff.
And Jeff does sing on there sometimes, so there is entertainment value.
Also, there are chickens.
And there are chickens. There was a chicken cameo at one point.
Yep. One moment of chickens. It's more like B-roll footage of me holding my chickens. Well, one chicken specifically.
A chicken, singular chicken.
A chicken.
Okay. There are some questions.
Go for it. Let's go for it.
Let me get back to the questions really quick.
Any experimental stuff go ahead.
Where do you get 205 grade 0 wholesale, like direct? That would be from Miller Stevenson, correct?
Yes, but they're not gonna sell it to you. I'm not saying they won't. I'm just saying they won't want to at all.
Merkswow says, when you put the slider in after lubing, can you moan and send?
So there we go.
Okay.
So that's how it's lubed, right? So it's all lubed up.
Yep. Doc asks, has Krellbit sold through his last, for now, set of jars? He may still have a chance to get some if he hasn't. I think
so. You can also Typer Tools, which is Disco Crocodiles, will have some. Hold on. So somebody asked something else, or that was it. Has he sold through his last? I think he has. Oh no, Sharp Alex said, any experimental stuff you ever try? There's some plastics that are slippery or self-lubricating, like PTFE. So there are, but for the most part, you're not going to see something like stabilizers made out of PTFE. You may see them made out of ultra high molecular weight polyethylene, which is one of those. They have some interesting properties. I haven't experimented in terms of having things like that made, but I have in fact used those things.
And the stabs
not for stabs,
but
for switches.
Stabs, right?
Yeah, these are Zeal stabs. This is a customer build, so if you type the exclamation point build command, then you'll get the details. I didn't say that it's a customer build. I guess I should denote that when it is.
There was a question. Vacate asked which stabs those were, and I was like, I think those are Zeal. I just wanted to confirm that though.
These are Zeal, and as far as experimental stuff or whatever, we have used the microscope to look at the difference between the Zeal stabs and Everglides. There's an obvious difference, but it doesn't look like one is fundamentally that much different in terms of where the mechanics are relevant. I have experienced poor quality control on some Everglides once that made them unusable, whereas I've never experienced that on Zeal. So there's an advantage there. I know everybody claims that the pop out issue on Zeal is like a big deal. I have had one board that's experienced that of my own, and I've had one customer or two customers maybe that have experienced that thing. And I'm not convinced that we won't see that on stabs from Duroc Everglide either, because frankly they appear to be constructed about the same.
The reason I was bringing up the other YouTube channel, Tiny, was because we were wondering about doing the community. And if you're interested,
we would love to do an episode that included you, where you could help us understand more about
artisans
and everyone else, the community.
So if you're interested, I can hit you up on Discord, and if not, I won't.
What makes it a custom? I mean, someone's paying me to put it together for them. So I'm going to be building this Key65 as we move on. Right now, I'm just doing stabs.
Okay, but I'm kind of a noob about artisans. I feel like that's not exactly true.
I appreciate it, but I don't. I feel like you're leaps and bounds ahead of where we are.
Okay, like compared to other artisans. I mean,
So what? Let's get some other people on too. Then we can have a discussion.
We
That's
can
fine.
get tons of people in. I would love to have a whole bunch of people on to discuss artisans, because that's really an aspect of the keyboard hobby that you really don't touch on very often or much at all.
Well,
So,
it's not a part of the hobby that I'm super into, right? So like I'm not really into artisans, and it's not because I don't think they're cool. It's because I refuse to allow my wallet to be subject to yet one more hobby within a hobby. Like I'm already into Alps, and that's already too much. That's really what it is.
Tiny, I will definitely hit you up on Discord. Thank you. There were some things that I missed. Oh, does Dire Desire asks, does that mean it is more custom than a regular custom build? What makes it more custom?
It literally is just that someone else is paying, right? Like second time ego. Thank you so much for that follow. And by the way, anybody who's not already
second time go.
Second Tim ego. That's what I thought it said. Second time go. See, I needed a second time for that. Thanks for following. Anybody who's not already following or subbed, consider
Going
down there
and clicking.
If you open commissions
or whatever.
If you open commissions, I pay. Are you talking penguin droppings about commission for keycaps for artisans, or are you talking about commission for boards? Because I open up commissions frequently, like board building ones. Okay. Yeah. For penguin tux. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
I don't know if that's 205 grade 0, Alex.
What?
Sharp, Alex.
There's
a link that to MasterCar for wholesale.
McMastercar. Yeah, it's probably gonna be. It's probably gonna be grade 2.
Lawsy XO, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, so that McMaster, they're talking about. So if you look here, I'll show you. So I followed that link, right? So McMastercar is selling this as bearing grease, and if you look up here, NLGI viscosity grade, you're seeing that all of these are 2.
You don't want to make that bigger. It's really hard to read.
Oh, okay.
Like for real, teeny tiny.
How about that? Is that better?
Yes, I was thinking the entire window, but sure.
Okay, so if you see NLGI viscosity grade, these are all 2. So this is Crytox 205 grade 2. It's not actually what you're looking for.
It is thick.
Yeah. That's going to be more like peanut butter than like applesauce, which is what this is like.
Peanut butter jelly time. Yes. Tiny is going to make penguin droppings a poop tux. Yes.
Poop tux. Nice.
Can we have pictures of that?
Yeah.
That is amazing.
Those are required.
I want
required
Pixar
reading.
didn't happen, please.
Yeah, required reading. Needs to see. Let me get going on these. So I would not say that grade 2 is not useful for anything, but I would say if you're going to use it for anything, you're going to have to be real careful not to overlube, and I would only ever use that for stabilizers. That might be more like dielectric grease thick. Which, not hating on dielectric grease. I don't prefer to use dielectric grease, but plenty of people do. There are some downsides to dielectric grease that don't exist with 205 grade 0, which is like drying out. 205 grade 0 is non-volatile, so it doesn't have there's nothing in it that's going to evaporate off and leave behind a more viscous or sludgy.
That's a link to the website for 205 grade 0 from Miller Stevenson.
But
we've got
frankly,
a question.
You have to contact them direct.
Yeah, you do.
Also, you have to be willing to pay a lot of money. A lot of money. Because the minimum order quantity, just for what it's worth, the minimum order quantity from Miller Stevenson
is like a bajillion $.
It's like 11 kilograms.
Yeah, it's a lot. Second time Go says, how does everyone feel about Romer G?
I don't. I don't have feelings about Roamer G's.
Discuss.
I would not use personally.
Discuss amongst yourselves.
Yeah. Logitech Roamer G's, best switch ever. Discuss amongst yourselves. No, Roamer G's are not that great. IMO.
Penguin Dropping says, I like Roamer G's, so y'all can suck it. Oh my.
I'm not hating on them. I just don't like them compared to like other
Hey, no KB.
custom mechanical keyboard switches in our hobby. So also you're locked into using a Logitech keyboard. So, you know, good luck there. I didn't hate them though. I have friends that have some and I've played with them. I don't despise them. I just don't relish them. Like, if it were capacitive or a Roamer G, I mean, clearly I'm gonna go with Roamer G's. When faced with the option to go Topra or Roamer G, I would go Roamer G.
Some spicy hot takes up here.
I know, right?
Sharp Alex says, I like my Logitech Go G Pro wireless mouse. Speaking of that, how long until we have a boutique mouse market?
But look at this. This is a G903. Love G903.
I mean, I think there are like the boutique mouse market is kind of a thing.
It kind of is.
Kind of.
And it's more like shoes than our hobby is even. Almost. Yeah. Like the flipper prices on those are insane high. Like an $80 mouse is like $400 on the secondary market.
That's the biggest hot take this year.
Although I think the biggest hot take this year.
Otis, thank you for the follow.
Thank you so much, man. I appreciate this. Outies. KDX 8300, did I miss your follow? Thank you so much. Lousy XO, did I miss you too? Thank you guys. I appreciate that so much.
Got lousy, but
I think you did.
Yes. Sorry if we're murdering these pronunciations. We try real hard to get everybody's name right.
We do, but we're gonna fail sometimes. That's the biggest hot take. I don't know if it's the biggest. I mean, some people really like Topra. I'm just not a fan. I had one. I didn't love it. I sold it recently to Jeff Leopard. But I mean, he was in the market for an FC980C and he likes it. So I'm not hating on anybody else's desire to have Topra. I just don't think it works for me at all. Like at all. But there's no like true hate there.
Topra 55 gram is very nice.
And I've heard that a lot, and I've only ever felt them at meetups, but I also thought that Topra felt really great at the first meetup I went to. And I bought some, and I was not able to replicate that feeling.
Monster Lake says, like people flipping $99 9009 base for $300 on Mac Market. Mm-hmm.
Ooh, is that a thing? Jeez. It's 9009. There's been 3 rounds of it. What's wrong with you people?
And good evening, Otis. Epsilon Keyboard says, has he tried Roamer G's though? Kappa. Oh my.
Oh, oof. So I have tried Roamer G's.
Spicy hot takes up in here.
Evening, Otis. I don't know if it's Outies or.
We're trying. Oh no, you meant Jeff Leopard. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, has he felt them? Oh. I don't know. I'm sure he has. Jeff has some good keeps. Jeff is in some private group buys that I'm in right now. Plus he's been in other private group buys like that I absolutely adore. Like he's connected enough that I think I'm talking about Jeff Leopard. He's connected enough that I'm assuming he's got some decent boards. Now I have not built any of his boards. Well, technically, I guess I built the FC980C that he's got because it's not stock.
Out is.
Got it. Out is.
All right. Sharp Alex says, I had blue switches at work, which was great until we switched from a cubicle layout to an open office design, and it felt like hitting a tambourine in a light.
Yeah, I bet it did.
Yeah.
Did your neighbors, your cube mates, or your, I guess not cube mates, did they hate it? Did
Your
they hate
uncube mates?
Yeah. Did your office mates? That's the one. Hopefully they weren't mad at you.
Are they less than pleased?
Yeah, do you type a lot at work? Like, hopefully you only type a little every now and then.
Are you a light typer, or are you like a key smasher?
Well, no one's a light typer with clickies. Everyone's a clicky typer when they use clickies.
I mean, but you can be polite about it.
I mean, what you gotta do is you gotta desolder those, right? And then you gotta solder in Kale box navies. So just clickier clickies.
I said, I switched out my stashed HP keyboard until I could get a new. Rav, clicky are the bomb.
I'm not hating on clickies.
Tiny, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you so much, Tiny.
Really, thank you so much for the raid.
Yeah, I totally understand
We'll catch
too,
you later,
by the
friend.
way. Like every
And
time I
will hit you
raid
up
someone,
on Discord.
every time I raid somebody, I feel bad when I gotta like bounce kind of immediately. But after you've done like your full stream, you're kind of just like, oh, I'm tired and I need to eat and I need to wash my hands and I need to, you know, just go
to the
be a
bathroom
human,
and not
be a
be
human.
sitting.
Not like I despise this thing at all. I love it, but at the same time, like,
Well, you're sitting for
you have biological
a
necessity.
good chunk of time, yeah.
And I forget to drink water like I should be. Is it etiquette to stay around for a while? Sharp Alex, I mean,
says, I use box jades at work. Oh dear.
Go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, someone says I use box jades at work.
I mean, they're not quite as loud of a thick click as navies, right? They're not as thick, but they're pretty loud. Yeah. So, is it etiquette to stay around? It's, if you can, you should for a little bit and say hi. And I mean, I like most of the people that I raid. Like, it's very uncommon that I raid someone where I don't like love their content. So I want to stick around. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I can't.
Sure, cause life.
But it is common for them to instantly, you know, ask, how was your stream? What happened? Partially because it's content for them, partially because it engages the audience that you moved over and stuff like that. So you try. I mean, I try. But I have had, like, I've rated somebody and been like, hey, bro, I got a dip. You know what I mean?
Sure, but it's also from an interest perspective, too. Like, they're interested in keyboards, so they want to know what you built as much as they're interested in their own build.
Sure. That's absolutely true. Okay, so we're going to take this thing apart real quick. And then we're going to mess with the plate PCB combo. But I want you guys to see this. I don't want to tease it too much longer, right? I mean, it's already been forever.
And it is rude to just raid Critter Vision and then just dip out. I'm just saying. Because the trash pandas will be sad.
I feel the least bad about raiding Critter Vision and dipping out.
I love raiding Critter Vision. That's the best.
Sure, but no one talks there, so...
I mean,
I don't feel particularly bad about it.
Yeah. Sharp Alex says, is this your full-time job or just a side thing? Oh,
this is a side thing. Very few streamers are truly full-time in this hobby specifically. It's pretty much we get Tiny,
Nathan,
we get Tiny, Nathan, Apiary, and
Top Click, or they're not yet.
No, so it's them. Yeah, we had it right.
Yeah, I think so.
I know custom stuff goes for a lot.
Oh,
yeah. So
Tiny did not leave yet. There's probably a bigger amount of artisans who are full time.
Yeah,
really?
I was gonna say there are artisans who are, but I honestly couldn't tell you who most of them are. Like I know some.
Does Maximilian do?
No, they're not.
Does he have a stream?
He's not full time.
Just on YouTube.
No, so I know some, but the vast majority are not. No, I know it's not just you. It's just you guys are definitely the full-time streamer and makers in this. Creators. There are artisans who aren't streaming all the time, even that are full-time in the hobby.
off the top, Tommy says off the top of my head, Binge, HWS, Keyforge, ETF, Prime Caps.
Yep. Okay. Prime Caps, Keyforge, yeah. Those guys I know. ETF, maybe. I don't know if... Yeah. That sounds right. Hello,
Fido.
friends. Too late for the Tiny raid? Yeah, no. Tiny already raided me. But hi, Fido.
As an incoming, no, because we're still working on the build. But.
Okay, so bottom piece, weight, obviously. Bottom piece, mid piece. Top piece. But we are, in fact, going to separate this out right now because the plate PCB combo doesn't require this thing to be here for assembly.
Caps used to have a main/side business, but not sure if they still do that. That's a good name for a keycap creator, Nightcaps.
I see what they did there. I see what they did.
Review for the tube. Welcome back.
What up, man? How you doing? All right, so let's get this up here.
Good after some steak. That sounds great.
Good what?
Do they drink when they make artisans though?
Oh, I'm sure some people are. I mean, we've drank on my stream before. Actually, have we drank on my stream? Not
no,
much.
I don't think so.
I have drank on other people's streams before.
Yes, but I don't think you have on yours. I think you were going.
I think I may have had like a beer or a White Claw. I think I had a White Claw once.
I think you talked about White Claw.
I know that
you actually had one.
Penguin Droppings gave me mad shit for it. All right, so we're gonna grab this. We're gonna get this all going.
She said, "I still do." I saw a meme the other day. It was like, White Claw tastes like TV static and somebody shouting the name.
Shouting what?
The name of a fruit from the other room.
Yeah, that's right. I saw that. Outrageous. Truly. Okay, so the customer had all sorts of stuff to say about specifically the way this goes together. That I'm going to read because I want them to be happy.
So 10 Strong says, what on stream? You had whiskey on stream one day, didn't you? I think you might have.
I think I did. Yeah, there we go.
One Let Down says, Penguin Droppings gives him mad shit. Pun intended. Yes.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Yes, Mentorly did karaoke yesterday to celebrate her birthday.
Nice.
And was a bit tipsy.
Good for her. I need to drop in and say hey to her soon.
I dropped in for a minute and said hi and wished her happy birthday.
Okay, so customer.
It was like cider.
Customer.
Wait, so is grease only useful in the linear switches?
As a loop. So I'm gonna be really
turning it from White Claw back to keyboards.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with no. You could absolutely build. You could absolutely build. You could absolutely build a linear switch using 205 grid 0 if you wanted. You just have to be a lot more careful. That's really all there is to it. You just have to be really careful because basically it's going to be really easy to overlube. If you went light enough with the coding of 205 grade 0, it would totally work. I don't recommend that because it's really difficult to accomplish. Yeah, I mean in tactile. You could use it in tactile and you could get away with it and it would be all right. It's just why? Because you have other options that are going to get better results more consistently. That's my take on it. Okay, so there are some things I think that will interfere here. We're gonna run into them on our own because we're gonna put these.
Sharp Alex is new, so they're just a learning.
Yeah, I mean, I would not do it. I would use 3204 or 3203 even if you're like really new and uncomfortable or not super familiar with the process. You already trolled the last time about the board. I thought you trolled again. Yeah, no, I don't think he was trolling. I think so. Why? Oh, they're telling you again. That's why. I don't know why. Oh, yeah. So basically,
that plexi though, agreed.
Yeah, the plexi looks beautiful, like truly beautiful. Okay, so we are going to be.
And
like
knowing is half the battle review for the tube.
Okay, so we're gonna get our stabs installed here. I believe what we want is, well, we only have one option on this. Derp. Helps if I. All right, so we only have one option here for a 7U stab. Just gonna get that in. Yeah, so basically, while you could do it, and I may experiment with doing it on some of my own boards.
Remember Crystal Lube? Asks Mineral.
Yeah, in my opinion, Crystal Lube was never a good idea. A lot of people were like, oh my god, it's so great, but it's really thick. Like, really thick.
Sticky lube.
So I would avoid it too, personally.
What MCG 129 isn't sticky?
Super smooth, yeah, but thick, right? But real thick. These are nylon gaskets. Here, let me pop it up under here.
This will be interesting. Never heard creams on a non-metal plate before.
So these are nylon. Oh yeah, I mean, it's just thick. That's all I got to say about it. The viscosity is high. So I personally would avoid it. I'm not saying you can't use it. I'm saying you can, but you could also use 205 grade 0. You can use all sorts of stuff. You're just gonna, for tactiles, I think you're gonna find that you have better luck doing it well and consistently.
I mean, you could use Crisco if you're feeling really crazy, but I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah, I wouldn't use an organic anything.
DD Decline, thank you for the raid.
Thanks for those 48 people as a raid. I really appreciate
Welcome,
that.
Raid.
How is your stream, DD Decline? How are you doing? DD Decline's awesome. DD Decline, I love that you've been hanging out in my stream for a while and now you're doing your stream thing.
With some good old coconut oil.
Oof, Fido. Definitely would avoid that. Definitely would avoid that.
Abort, do not do that. It's like using WD-40, don't do it.
I'm building this Key65, Dee. How you doing? What did you build tonight? Stash, what's up, my man?
Hi, Stash. Taylor Emily Ford, thank you for the follow. Stash.
All the way to 103 viewers for now. Thank you so much.
It's Stash.
Appreciate it, guys. I didn't even notice that it went up that high. It's crazy. Like, I have a stream deck over here, and I do actually have a current viewers thing up there, but I never notice, like, it doesn't go up that fast. Like, I would have to, I also watch my own, or have my own stream up in the background, and so like I watch it and that number doesn't go up that fast either, so I just refreshed it to like see.
Feeble-minded, thank you for the follow.
Feeble-minded, appreciate that. Taylor Millie 4, thank you so much also for those follows.
Taylor Emily.
So I missed it. What was DD doing? No build tonight. We chatted ICs and GBs. Nice. That's exciting. It has been a busy week. It's been a crazy busy week.
It's been a crazy busy month. Asian Jesse, thank you for the follow.
Asian Jesse, thanks. Anybody who's not already subbed or followed DD Decline, should absolutely do that. Stash as well, honestly. And if you're not already subbed or following me, you should go down here and you should think about hitting one of those buttons. I would
And
appreciate
also follow us on YouTube under Cal and Opes. It's the two of us with our good friend Mr. Langolandia talking about all things cube related and a little bit of cube education.
Oh yeah. That's the whole point of that content.
Songboard, thank you for the follow.
Yeah, thank you so much, Songboard. Appreciate that. Oh man, DD Decline is awesome. Stash, my man. Love hanging out with Stash. I need to spend more time hanging out on that guy's stream.
A cubication, yes.
Cubication, yep.
Merxwell says, I broke one of my hot swap sockets when I was building this with that black dampener.
You had a hot swap sockets like Milmax or something? Or you were using a hot swap PCB? I didn't even recall that there was a hot swap PCB for this. I guess I'm pretty bad at recalling hot swap PCBs for anything though, because I pretty much never get them. Because those sockets are so easy to break.
Oh, sorry.
No, go ahead.
Sash says, lubing up some ergo clears for one of the 2 rect builds I have coming.
Dude,
awesome.
I am looking forward to building my own personal rect. I kind of got in on it like last minute. Like, I mean, obviously last minute because everybody got in on it last minute, but like, I wasn't 100% sure I was going to buy it until that morning. I was like, you know what? This is supposed to be a budget board. If it's under, and I set myself a limit of like, if it's under 350 shipped, I'm pulling the trigger. So I went all the way through the cart and worked out to like 330 shipped. And I was like, well, bingo. And then it was like instantly sold out.
So Merck says hot swap PCB. Danibus asks, is filming creams a must? I'm about to do a build with them.
No.
And I was only planning on using 205 grade 0. I can probably take that and say, no, I don't think so. But if you want to expand upon that, feel free.
Not only is it not required, I would not do it. This is for a customer. This is what they wanted. I would absolutely not do that.
Okay, there was a fixed hot swap from Merck's. There was a fixed hot swap and universal solder. Stash says, I have one of the proto pink ones coming from Upas, but I already have 2 customer ones in house. The gray and the blue are amazing.
Yeah, I have the blue
Osiris,
and it looks beautiful.
Mr. Osiris TV.
What up, Osiris?
How you doing, friend?
I love that you're in here talking about the Rect, man. How did you guys like it? I mean, I think it's really cool.
Thank you for the follow.
Looking, but I have the one that I bought. And here's the thing that I love the most about the Rect. I ordered it and it showed up the next weekend.
That's amazing.
No waiting, just there.
That's like Amazon fast shipping.
Glad to hear that you liked it.
Oh shoot, you're about to start soldering, I guess. Do you use that?
I do not.
Mine's about.
So I do not use the USB soldering iron. You're talking about the TS80. Everybody loves the TS80, I guess. It's only 15 watts. Honestly, I don't recommend it. I recommend getting a TS100, and then if you want to mod it, it is technically possible to mod it.
The TS100, the travel soldering iron.
Okay. Is it 30 watts? Okay. So either way, the I thought the TS100 was, is it 60 watts or 45? I thought it was 60. It's 60.
Oh, Cyrus, we're doing well, or I'm doing well. I won't speak for you, but I'm doing well. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm doing really well. I'm doing really well. Now that I'm streaming, I'm doing extraordinarily well.
Strum. Cyrus, I'm still trying to convince him to put Shoko on this board and not minimal. It's hard. It's a hard sell.
Sorry. I mean, I'm not trying to ruin anybody's day. I'm gonna let the viewers vote on it.
Oh, are we actually gonna do a poll?
Well, yeah, but if I have to do that, I'm gonna have to take Shoko off of a board. It's okay though.
Darn.
I can do that. I can do that. Shucks.
Shucky darn.
Gee golly. Oh.
I would give that a big old
I know I mocked the need for a traveling soldering iron a couple weeks back, but I ended up getting a TS100 as a gift, and it's incredible. So I have, so I think you mocked me specifically. So I have the TS100 as a travel soldering iron, I loved using it here. I don't love the ergonomics of it. So if you're going to be soldering all the time, I recommend you get something with a handle, with a stylus that's really comfortable. So I'm using this Pace ADS 200, but we have an iron command. If you guys want to know more about what my preferences are for soldering irons.
Osiris, I hope that we will all get to hang out at a meetup soon too. That would be amazing.
Well, so I mean, KeyCon is the plan.
Absolutely,
for me.
KeyCon.
So yeah, I kind of lay out what I think about soldering irons and what I think you guys should get.
Merc Swell says, I can't wait for the day when all group buys are instant deliver.
Yeah, I think the most important thing, if you're buying a soldering iron in today's world, is that you buy one that has a replaceable cartridge where the heating element and the thermocouple are built into the tip, as opposed to one that has like a lock ring and a like a cover that holds all of the tip down onto a ceramic heating element.
Yes, KeyCon will be Stash's birthday con, so that'll be super. We'll have to like find a way to bring you a cake, Stash, and like some confetti and stuff.
That actually sounds really fun. We should do that.
We might have to get him very, very intoxicated too, but maybe that, yeah.
Oh, you know.
Vivint.
Thank you so much for that follow.
Thank you.
Appreciate that. Over here shaming me into your Hako.
My Hako.
I'm not shaming you into your Hako. I'm just saying the Hako is basically an old style design. If you're talking about an 888. I think the 951 is direct heat element, right?
Golden Brick
Correct me if
TV.
I'm
Getting
wrong.
intoxicated is mandatory at KeyCon. It's going to be a thing.
Yeah, I agree.
Hako 951 is OP.
Sure, but the 951 doesn't fit into the category that you're talking about, or that I'm talking, or doesn't fit into the category of ceramic heating element, right?
I love that this has become a deep dive on soldering irons.
Oh man, Osiris is here and I'm here. Like, we could probably get into conversations.
the deep nuances of soldering irons.
Yeah, like after the first time I was on their stream, I legit like had like hours and hours of conversation with him about stuff.
10 Strong says, Stash finally got Ruby insert. This really is some 2020 shit. Like, bro, been through literally all the progression from 2010 through 2018 with swings and nails / domeless glass TI quartz. Quartz tried sick. Then took a few years off extracts, but damn, I love experiencing the progression. Ha ha ha.
No, don't read that. Just skip it.
10, by the time I saw you say don't read that, I was almost done reading it.
Yarp.
Sorry.
I'm just glad that I have a mod here to do that for me. It's so good when mod is in voice chat. I'm just saying. Thank you, TSC.
I mean, you're welcome. I'm sorry you guys had to listen to me read
You only use Metcal equipment, but it costs a fortune. Yeah, Metcal stuff is really good. I thought about, before I bought this TS100, or before I bought the ADS 200 rather, I seriously considered getting a JBC. Seriously considered it. Like, no joke. I was like,
Syria.
And then I had to have like an intervention moment with myself where I was like, are you legitimately about to spend $2,000 on a soldering iron? Like, are you actually going to do this? And then I was like, man.
The desoldering Hako is a totally different story. Park the Shark. Thank you
ADS
for the
200
follow.
gang. Yerp. Yep, Park the Shark. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, man. Yeah, ADS 200 is a great iron. And for the money, I think it basically can't be beat. Even the 951, I don't think it's... the value equation doesn't work out more in its favor.
Why didn't you read Ungodly's text?
Uh-oh, what did
text am I
Ungodly say?
missing?
Ungodly, Metcal desoldering
Metcal
station is
equipment.
amazing. The Hako is a joke.
Oh, what did I miss?
Metcal desoldering station, JBC desoldering station. I feel like
Because you had a big chunk of text.
what, did I miss something that he said higher up?
I think he's talking to me.
eBay and Craigslist. Oh yeah.
Okay, what did Ungodly say? I only use Metcal equipment, but it costs a fortune. Metcal desoldering station is amazing. The Hacko is a joke. eBay and Craigslist. There you go.
Sure. And you just don't see it a lot. You don't actually see that stuff a lot. I don't see Metcal, or I mean, I guess I don't search very often, but I don't see Metcal and JBC and stuff like that on Craigslist and eBay very much.
Monster Leg, I do not do radio professionally, but for my actual job, recording voiceovers is actually part of the job that I do. So no, but yes.
So what are we doing? I gotta look on this. I gotta look here for a second. So this is the layout that customer wants. So no
Golden
step
Brick
caps. TV
says try Baku and you will puke. Excuse me, and you'll puke a bit in your mouth.
I don't want to puke a bit in my mouth. Sorry.
That doesn't sound good at all. Sharp Ungodly says it goes with you to the grave. The KSGR is what's up. Sharp Alex says, I just looked at your Instagram. Why do you have so many graphing calculators?
Because I was a nerd. Duh. Nerd alert.
Because
I always had to have the nice one.
50 gives you compat with T12 solder tips.
I think if you're on a budget, you want a budget iron, you just get the TS100 and call it a day.
He does crunch a lot of numbers. Marks.
Yeah.
He crunches lots of numbers.
Gotta be crunching them numbers, yo.
He's got that whole Mensa brain thing going on there.
Oh no, that I do not.
Ungodly says my rusty TI-89 is. Don't insult the TI-89.
Hey man, there's a TI-89 in that picture.
Alex says I have one. I'm an engineer and I never use MATLAB. Does most of the heavy lifting. Graphing calculators are the gateway drug into mechanical keyboards. That's true, especially with DSA Scientific.
Here's the thing: you gotta really keep in mind that TI-89 has part of the MATLAB engine in it, like the symbolic logic engine that exists in old versions of
now you've done
MATLAB
it.
are in there. That's the point. Python does heavy lifting. Well, I feel attacked. I have DSA Scientific. I own it.
I know you do. Remember we had a big fight about that.
No, Ungodly's saying he's using it and he feels attacked.
Howard, man, thank you for following.
Thank you so much. So I don't know if you guys noticed, but I'm actually putting all of these in individually now. The reason I'm doing that is because this weird gasket under here needs to be aligned well.
How ERD, man.
And because these creams are filmed, like they may have the tops slightly misaligned, so I'm just kind of trying to snap them all in here now.
Ungodly Design, thank you for the follow. It could be how ERD, man, because I was just thinking how entity relationship diagram, man.
Howard
My
man?
brain hurts today. Yeah.
No, it's just Howard man, right?
I mean, it could be the other one. I need some clarification on how he wants it said. So
sure.
I don't know.
Howard man, maybe.
Howard man, could be.
I'm sure he'll let us know.
I hope so.
Yeah, I generally speaking, I really like graphing calculators back in the day. I haven't used them much in quite some time.
Merxwell says it has a satisfying snap when the switches go in, like popping popcorn, but higher pitch.
It does. I'm curious how this is gonna sound with these films on the creams and stuff.
Pop goes the keyboard.
I mean, we'll do the sounds for you guys. You'll have the opportunity to listen.
Thank you for clarifying. It's just pronounced Howard. All right.
Okay. I haven't used Python much, but I did like to learn it. MATLAB coding environment and GUI are so nice.
Bubble wrap is the word I was looking for.
Sure. Bubble wrap.
Oh, bubble wrap.
It is kind of bubble wrappy. What do you mean? There's still bubble wrap?
I mean, there's still bubble wrap, but now mostly it's that air pack stuff when you get things shipped to you.
Sure, it's less plastic for
the protection. It is less plastic, and it's good for the environment.
Well, it's not good. It's still plastic, but it's better.
It's still right. Okay, it's better. It's not great, but it's better than bubble wrap. However, there's something incredibly satisfying about popping bubble wrap. I know you can get the little you can get the like repoppable like fidget toys that are bubble wrap.
What?
It's not the
Repoppable.
same. Yeah, haven't you seen those?
No, clearly not.
Man.
What the hell are you talking about? Repoppable.
All right, hang on.
Oh man. I'm behind on packaging material. Like, this is something I do all the time.
You're behind on your fidget toys, sir.
Fuck the environment. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. Jeez, Mercs, wow. That's
Damn.
brutal,
Okay,
man.
here, I will post a link. This is a bubble wrap fidget toy. You're welcome. You're welcome, chat.
I agree with you 10 strong. Just waiting for one thing to pop before it damages like $1,400 keyboard.
Yeah, I wouldn't ship it in that either. I would wrap it in paper and then probably put those big air packs in there.
Honestly, the one I like the most is the foam packs, where you like put them down in there and then you pop it and close and seal the box, and all the foam expands.
Oh, it like conforms to it?
To conform, yeah. Like that's the best.
Then it's not going anywhere.
That's the one I like the most. BitMXP.
Thanks for the follow.
Thanks for that follow, buddy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Real 2020 mood, Mercs. Wow, no joke. DD decline. No joke.
that is a burn it all down mood.
Yep.
Hashtag mood.
This world is rough. We may only all be here for a short period of time.
F it.
Because the Rona.
F it.
I mean, I feel you. I don't agree, but I feel you.
We're picking, we're smelling what you're stepping in. We got it.
Are we though? Are we smelling what you're stepping in?
Well,
That's
maybe we're at least watching you step in it.
That's true.
Ungodly Design, thank you for the sub with Twitch Prime. Thank you.
Ungodly Design.
And a Pride Dragon. That's amazing. Some emotes.
Thank you so much for the sub. That Prime sub.
I should probably post the socials again, huh?
Yeah, you should. If anybody's not already following, think about doing that down here. And then go on over to our other socials and follow there too. Stash.
Holy crap. Ungodly Design, thank you for the 5 tier 1 subs.
Oh my gosh. Ungodly
for
Design.
For Merxwow, Danibus,
Thank you so much.
Keys, Kimchi Jody Boy, and Doc. Thank you.
Thank you. I really appreciate that, man. I really do. I love how my alert is actually set up and says thank you to the person who received it. But whatevs.
You're getting some TSC emotes here.
I need to fix that.
I have to admit that I stole that penguin from Penguin Droppings outright, and I love it so much. It makes me so happy. Golden Brick TV, thank you so much for the follow. Penguin has all the good emotes. Seriously, you find the best ones. Scuffed. Nice.
Scuffed. Ungodly Design, right?
It is the most adorable penguin I've ever seen. It's perfect.
It is adorable. Adorbs.
Cray. Adorbs. Sharp Alex says, yeah, it's probably inevitable that I learn it. I do a lot of CAE and optimizations, and I will often script things in MATLAB. It's very convoluted when you're running curl commands in it instead of using a proper language.
Python, I think, is awesome.
I
for
tried to
basically all
learn
of those
Python,
things.
and
I
that
really
went
like
the
Python.
same way as JavaScript for me.
Ooh, but JavaScript is dirty, and Python is awesome.
JavaScript has made me cry actual, real, sad tears.
Yeah, I agree.
Of
All
anger
right.
and frustration.
So everything looks seated pretty well. I'm actually surprised. Everybody said that the gasket in this one was really kind of a pain in the ass, and it doesn't seem to be so
Ungodly
far.
Design says, I'm an aerospace engineer. MATLAB is useless in school. Sharp Alex says, luckily the scripting isn't computationally expensive. The big ones are CFD and FEA branch runs that it triggers.
So I work
TypeScript is greater than JavaScript.
in and or around aerospace and aerospace engineers frequently, and I disagree with you. I know people that use MATLAB outside of school.
Ungodly says, always use protection as in type safety.
But we can.
it's a bit of a headache.
I think it
to
depends
figure
on
out
where
what
you're
layer to put. I think that's a great discussion to have in our Discord, don't you?
Which one? The MATLAB?
The MATLAB discussion, because
Oh,
I would
sure.
definitely be interested in to learn more from all you big brain types.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't you accuse me.
Don't you accuse me of having a big brain.
Okay. So what we're going to do real quick
Oh,
is
you meant for the
we're
gasket.
going to
Okay.
do that. We're going to
10
flow
Strong
this.
says it's a bit of a headache to figure out what layer to put for the gaskets on this one.
You're talking about the plate gaskets though, correct, 10 Strong? I have a rule
I'm gonna
about
post
those,
our
but
other
I'll...
YouTube channel as well in there for you guys. Taylor, Emily.
10 Strong, you're definitely talking about that, right? Yeah, so I have a rule about that. The plate and PCB may be replaced, so you generally want to put them on the board side. What solder am I using?
What solder are you using?
I'm using Kester 6040.
Did you make a solder command, or is it just the solder mat
I don't
command?
think I did. So you probably...
Is that going to have to go on my list of commands that I need you to make, along with the awesome one we're going to make for penguin dropping?
Yes. Also remind me to make a what's it called command, a shout out command.
Is there somebody specific you would like to shout out to?
No, it's a general thing. You'll see.
Oh, I'm sure I will. Oh, Penguin, I was dead serious. I wasn't kidding.
Oh yeah. We're totally serious. You're a facet here now, whether you like it or not.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Even if you don't come back, you'll have a command. Although, please keep coming back. We love it when you're here.
Keep coming back. We do.
Lonesy? Lonesy. Thank you so much for that follow. Golden Brick TV. I don't know if I missed you, but thank you so much.
Eonsi, maybe? I don't know. I'm so sorry. I feel so bad mispronouncing people's names.
So what I'm doing here is I'm flowing one side on, and then I'm kind of compressing it just to make sure that we're compressing the gasket in between a little bit.
Oh wait, is
right,
it
so I'm
LNC?
putting quite a bit of pressure on when I flow the joint, and then I'm letting go after it's...
That's a Dr. Who thing, I think.
It might be. I'm not a
somebody
who's... Yeah, that's the one. That's the word.
Yeah.
Right,
Natalie,
so I'm
thanks
kind
you
of
for the follow.
flowing these. Yeah, thank you so much. Fatally.
Fatally, whatever.
Sure, it's Fatally. Thank you so much, Fatally. So I'm
losing
pushing
the
down.
pronunciation
So what I'm
today.
doing here, right, is I'm getting ready to push down. I'm flowing it, pushing down and compressing, letting off while keeping the pressure on. Right? I'm gonna do that over here.
In the overhead cam a little bit.
Yes,
A wee little bit.
I
It's
will.
not the same as microvision.
Wait for this. Well, this would be fun to do under microvision, but there's no really good way to do it, I think.
Yeah.
So we're not doing this for everything. We are doing this for these right up here. Rip Romer G. No joke. All right, hold on. I'm going to go over the shoulder for a sec. All right.
So Alex says I definitely need to pick up Python. I'm 2 technical interviews deep for a job right now and may lose it due
Due to what?
to not knowing Python. And Ungodly Designs' advice is, employer, you know the Python? Sharp Alex, for show. Just say you do and learn it afterwards, man. Unless they ask you to prove it and then punt.
All right, so what you guys can probably see here is that these switches look fully seated down here, but this one, like this space bar on the bottom, kind of doesn't, and you'll be able to see it compress just a little bit right here. I don't put a lot of pressure, right? So look at the extrusion of the center pin. Right, when I let off there, when I push, you can see it come out, right? So what I'm doing basically is I'm putting pressure down there. So it compresses everything. Right after it's cooled and solidified, I'm doing that. And the reason I'm doing that is pretty straightforward. It's so that there's good, consistent pressure against this plate, right? So we're gonna do that in these corners over here.
So going back to chat, Merkswell says lewd solder shots when. Ungodly Design says real engineers learn as they go, which is true. Fake it till you make it. I mean, it's not lying, it's just embellishing the truth a little bit.
I mean, if you say something is true and it isn't at all,
for Taylor Emily 4.
Ooh, thank you so much, DD Decline. I really appreciate that. I just soldered the position that didn't need solder.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Ungodly Design says just make sure to write a test or two so the wings don't fall off. Yeah, that'd be bad if the wings did fall off the airplane. That's usually not desirable.
Not everybody in aerospace engineering engineers entire aircraft from the ground up. In fact, I would say
Ungodly
the vast majority
says,
do
I
not.
quit the aerospace dream job after I was 21. Do something you enjoy. Yeah, but there's something to be said for gaining experience, because that can be your, not to be punny, but kind of a little, that can be your plane ticket to a job that you really do want.
Sure. And
it can also up your take-home pay eventually. Zoo TW says, I've had good employers that expect me to learn on the job. And really they do. Like they don't necessarily want you to know all the things. They want you to know that
if you're an engineer,
they want to know that you can learn.
If you're an engineer that just got out of school, I have news for you. No matter what, your employer definitely expects that most of the learning you'll be doing is on the job.
Yeah.
This is my experience. Fight me.
Mm-hmm. I work with a lot of engineers every day as well, and they're always and I work with training them. So yeah, they're always learning every day and going through company-made training programs. So
yeah, but I mean, generally speaking, like in that field,
sorry, I just read DD Decline said, fake it till you make it in aerospace. The Boeing story.
Shots fired.
Shots absolutely fired.
737 Max, bruh.
Boing.
It kind of is their story though, honestly. Like, watch the story of the 747. And you're just like, they basically banked their whole company on it succeeding. And then it did, of course. So, you know, so it was fine.
Rad Eats, thanks for the follow.
Yep. Thank you, man. Appreciate that. I really, really do. Did I? No, we got the DD Decline gifted a tier 1. So. Okay, good.
We did. We got it. I got you. I got you, fam.
Look, I trust you. It's just that, you know, trust but verify, right?
Yes, trust but verify.
It's not personal. It's just I'm responsible.
Of course.
I appreciate that you are too.
On top of it. Of course. I always want to make sure that people who are contributing or following or subbing, that we acknowledge that. I think it's really important.
It's super important. Okay, we're about to get away from all this pressing down business.
You're
just
also
doing it.
Not on the screen, by the way.
I'm not?
You're like, we know you're
Sorry.
like soldering off the side of the screen.
Sorry, guys. So I'm just doing some on each row, kind of spreading it out so that we can maintain some kind of even pressure. I don't want to do every single solder joint that way, but if you watch, I'm kind of jumping around the board.
So we got a couple more questions. Comments, sorry. Danibus says, I hope the Key65 V2 drops.
Drops what?
No one this week. No one asks, is there a specific way you lube creams? Because the lube wears off really fast. I think it's the type of lube you're using. If it wears off really fast, I would think.
I mean, it shouldn't wear off, right? It's not gonna like go anywhere.
Ungodly Design says, I work at an internet search company and design keyboards. I can think of 2 internet search companies.
Sure.
BBB, hi friend.
What up, BBB? How you doing? See, BBB
Speaking
has a
of
command.
commands, see, Penguin, boop beep bap has a command.
I need BBB's command
Mix keyboards.
to probably call into question his Handerbyte. Oh wait, he does.
DClutch04, thank you for the Party of 2 raid.
Thanks for the raid, man. Appreciate it. How was your stream? How was your stream?
205 grade 0.
Everybody should go check out DClutch04. Thanks for that raid, man.
You lube aggressively. I think that might be one you actually want to talk about. I'm not sure why that would be the 205 grade 0 would be wearing off.
Yeah, it shouldn't be wearing off exactly.
Sharp Alex says, have you considered throwing your resume to one of the newer companies, SpaceX, Blue Origin, Relativity, etc.? DClutch says, good. Just built my 3rd keyboard, and with that stream today, just hit affiliate, so I'm pretty psyched. Congratulations! Yay! I'm clapping for you. I wish I had a little cake emoji. Do I have a cake emoji? I don't think I do.
Just what? Sorry. Just built your 3rd keyboard, and with that stream today, just hit affiliate, so you're pretty psyched. Dude, that's freaking awesome. That's super awesome, actually. Congratulations. And welcome.
Welcome to the wide world of keys.
Welcome. Okay, we're gonna do one more of these.
Oh, I don't have a cake emoji. I'm sorry. That's
2 more of
why
these.
not have one of those?
Nah, that's the last one. The rest of these are just gonna get soldered in as per usual, but everything looks pretty well seated now. In fact, everything looks well seated. So now we're gonna just go down the line as per the usual.
So no one asked is saying I'm getting that leathery feeling with the 205 grade 0 and
There's no way to avoid that, and it's not a 205 grade 0 thing. It's actually just a consequence of the materials that are used in POM, right? Like, so ultra high molecular weight, polyethylene, POM,
thank you, DClutch.
stuff like that. Part of the reason for this leathery feeling that everyone describes has to do with the coefficient of frictions, the 2 coefficients of friction, right? So the coefficient of static friction, the coefficient of kinetic friction, right? So with most materials, your coefficient of static friction is significantly higher, meaning it takes more force to start the object in motion than it does to continue it. Once it's in motion, it takes less force. With some materials, ultra high molecular weight polyethylene is one of these materials for sure. I think POM is too. So I could be a little wrong here, but this is definitely true with UHMWPE. The coefficient of kinetic friction is actually higher, which means that it takes less force to break it free than it does to keep it moving, which is bizarre, and it gives a very strange sensation. So that's my take on it. That's what I think is going on in some of these switches, more exotic materialed switches.
Ungodly is asking who's the MC.
Who's the MC? The MC is TSC.
Oh yeah, that's me.
Yep, that's you.
That's me.
Tiny Shiny Crumb. So Tiny Shiny Crumb also has a command, which I know she's too humble to ever use on her own.
I wouldn't sit on my own.
And it's been around for a while, since long before she was ever on as voice. But my great mod.
Thank you.
Well, you are a great mod. Thank you. I'm lucky. No one else has been able to Huckleberry Finn. Is it Huckleberry Finn? It was Tom Sawyer, right?
No, it was Huck Finn.
Oh, it was. Okay. Well, there you go. Shows all
Although
the Mark Twain and I know. I've been to the caves, but I have not read all of it.
Brad Eats subscribed for 1 month. Thank you so much for the sub.
Brad Eats,
sub.
thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I really, really do. I really appreciate it. So I'm not sure if we're gonna have to remove this reset switch or not, but we're gonna find out pretty soon. We're also gonna do the interesting job of putting these gaskets from the plate to the.
Good night, Doc. Thank you for stopping by.
Good night, Doc. Appreciate your time.
I've got a little bit of chat to catch up on. So
Go for it.
Alex says I've used ultra high molecular weight polyethylene. Jeez, that's a lot to say. As fuel for hybrid rockets before.
Did you say fuel for rockets?
That's what I said. And BBB says Oompa Loompa doesn't sound very good though. Although I feel like
everybody's calling it
that
Oompa
really
Loompa.
should be called Oompa Loompa because it's way easier. Mineral says mic controller, mic checker. Listen to all you educated people, all well read and stuff. Danimus says I ended up searching for TSC and for way too long before Tiny makes things. No, I am not Tiny makes things. It's in here earlier though. I don't know if she still is. I don't think she is. But no, I am not Tiny makes things. Tiny makes things is Tiny makes things. I am Tiny Shiny Crumb. Yes. That is all. Ungodly says we need solder scented candles.
Ooh.
I could try to do that.
You mean flux scented, right? Hopefully you can't smell the solder itself. If you can, it's probably inside your nose.
Oompa Loompa is a very decent hydrocarbon nitrous used as the oxidizer. And BBB says we have definitely had this conversation before.
Nitrous oxide was used as the oxidizer.
Mineral, okay. I do not have a TikTok.
I would never have guessed that anyone would use those two things in conjunction.
I have an Instagram, but I do not have a TikTok. DD Decline says Tiny makes crumbs. I mean, give me toast and I'll make some crumbs. Whatever. Smells like vaporized lead. Radiate says I'm getting my first keyboard in December. Can't wait for that. That's amazing. Which keyboard are you getting in December?
Yeah, what are you getting, man? I totally
tell us the details. That sounds amazing.
Yeah. Can't give me a tidbit like that and not tell me about the board itself. It's just like a tease. It's kind of like what I did to everybody earlier.
Yeah,
that package
totally
from Heine.
Teased us with the Heine package.
You know what?
Which doesn't sound great now that I'm saying it out loud, but you know.
Trollololol. So Heine didn't send me that package. Someone in China shipped me that package, but on behalf of Heine
Mr.
ordering
it. Hi, Shocks. It is Tuesday.
Yeah, we're on Tuesdays now. I still haven't updated my calendar apparently.
Ungodly says you should get a Luna keyboard. I heard it's all right. There's some lulls there. BBB says I hear the designer's really cool and is gonna give me all the profits. Oh, BBB.
You actually got a Key Cult #1 Rev 2 Rad Eats. Congratulations, man.
That's amazing. Congratulations. That's amazing for your first board.
I need to watch more of their streams. Indeed. Mostly I've just caught some of their VODs. I need to know things about like their setup. Like, does anyone know what actual milling machine, what VMC they have? Because it wasn't readily apparent to me from the video in their stream.
Feeble Mind is trying to get ready to flip their new board. Don't flip your board.
Ooh, yeah, please
Keep that beautiful board footage. Or just a beautiful board, whatever.
Kerosene is a little better. Yeah, hydrogen being... Yeah, of course. The thing that makes water.
I figured you were Feeble Mind. They use a Brother Speedio. Key Cult milling machine is a Brother,
with an oxidizer.
Yeah. I'm sure they're...
Wait, what do they have? Key Cult what?
Brother Speedio.
It's Brother?
I'm sure there were a lot that will get flipped.
It seems like a fairly big machine. Like they've got way more travel than they're using.
That is a crazy first board, but that is, I mean, BBB's right. I think that is pretty much doing it right from the start.
Go big or go home.
Heck yes. If you're gonna get into a hobby like that, may as well take a deep dive and go for the top tier. That's big, amazing.
Go home.
Brother S700 X1, I think.
Oh, is it? Ooh.
Yeah, you were super lucky with that raffle. That is amazeballs. Amazeballs. I'm not as singy tonight as I was last time.
Oh wow, I think you're totally right. It might be a little bigger than that. Maybe not though. I don't think it's an X1. I think it's got to be a little bigger. Maybe not though. It looks like it has a lot of travel.
He says you don't choose the keyboard. The keyboard chooses you. It's like a wand.
S700. Okay.
It's like your desk wand.
I have to admit, I was like super curious. I have on multiple occasions
Sarah coding, CNC machines, laser cutters, all kinds of things. Sharp Alex.
Wait, what?
Sharp Alex said, wow, people in this hobby are using CNC machines. Wild. And I was like, CNC machines, Sarah coding, laser cutter, all kinds of fun stuff.
Oh yeah, all the fun toys.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No. You're totally right. You know, I made a mistake on this board and I did not actually test the PCB before I started soldering to it.
So,
no bueno.
Ungodly says, I just ordered a new Haas TM1P for the garage shop. Nice.
Where are you located, man? A
very strange tool charger. Are you close to IME? Are you Ungodly?
Yeah, you
may need a new friend.
You in SoCal, bro?
And some YOLO PCB. Monster Leg asks, Ratty, what color did you go with? I went with silver.
Not because I need you for your machine, but because I need to get more into machining, man. Sure. It's been a long time.
He's in NorCal, so there you go. Road trip.
Road tripping.
Yay area or Bay Area, or is it different?
Yay area. Yay. Hey. Area.
Ratty's got the Anno Black with stainless steel. Nice.
Okay. We're gonna do this thing over here. This switch hitterness.
Area is how the hi-fi people say it.
Oh, helps if I open switch hitter.
Yeah. High fee. Oh, I'm sorry. High fee. Thank you for correcting me. Is that an ope from me on that one? Oh, sorry. I missed it. It's gonna be a great Christmas gift if there are no delays. So yeah, order in June, receive in December if you're lucky. Stash says, Ungodly, that galaxy you sent my boy Chase is nutty. My dude, I might need to get something for a build stream.
Okay, so this is obviously reset.
Oh, chat.
Yep, F1, F2.
I heart chat
okay, cool.
So much.
So this is function layer. Perfect, boys and girls. Perfect. Is Chase Lux cables? Wait, what? Is that on size
Chase Lux cable.
Dude. Yeah, you really want a 265? I mean, they're making them right now, right? Isn't that what they were just making on their last couple streams? Okay, cool. So we've got a PCB plate gasket combo deal that is functional, that does what we want it to do.
I think the only thing you left out of that sentence was thingy.
Yeah, it's a thingy. It's a thingy. Right? So now what are we going to do, right? Like, let's get down to what we're going to actually do with this thing. Because we're done soldering.
Now's the point where you...
Now's the point where what?
Set the board.
Now's the point where we build this crazy monster. Which is the thing that everybody is like, oh my god, it's hard. And sure it is.
BBB says, wait, what is that shirt? BBB, are you finally noticing his pineapple in a pizza shirt?
Yeah, it's a piece of pineapple climbing under the pepperoni pizza. Notice that it's pepperoni, by the way.
And not Canadian bacon or ham.
Ham, as the Canadians say.
A.
Hey. 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 Samir acts like a keyboard. Wait, what are we talking about? For context.
Bacon steak all the way. Yes. That is mineral. It's not actually lavender. It's E-white. It's just
What is this
lavender
we're looking
because his lights are purple and reflecty.
This looks beautiful. That looks
that
really
one.
beautiful.
Yeah, that's gorgeous.
Wow, I really like that,
I can
man.
think of a key set off the top of my head that would look great on there.
Shh. All right, I'm gonna no comment from now on. All right, so what we're gonna do is, right, this bottom piece basically doesn't do anything for us right now.
And it's not Handerbite. No.
So basically what's gonna happen is this is gonna go in here.
Dream Eater would look great on that, but Borealis would look good on it as well.
And then this is gonna go on top of here. But before that actually happens, there's gonna be some gaskety goodness that's gotta go in here. So I need to see what it is that they wanna,
gaskety goodness.
that they're saying. I think the consensus is that you might be able to do this So what is the contention? This could go in two places, is what everyone has said. Are they talking about it going on the plate or the PCB? Are there sections that go both below and above? I mean, I'm not going to put any of this nonsense on the plate. That's not the right move. I've done these things enough times that I know that that's true. So they've got regular bump-ons, and then they've got these.
They're below
These
and above
bump-ons
as far as I know.
obviously
System
go here.
strong.
Yeah, but I think the idea is this goes in.
Dream Eater would go well on that blue nebula.
Okay, we're gonna look. Here we go. Gaskets for the weight. What the F does that mean? Oh, I see. So there's gaskets between the bottom also.
Above the middle and below.
So these go below. And I'm pretty sure these go in this socket. These, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 times. So there's 20 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times 2. So there's 16. We're going to use 16. Okay. Yeah, this is, I think, people just made way too big of a deal about this. This is much simpler than people needed to call it out, right? Gaskets for the weight go in there. Great. That's easy peasy. This says on the bottom side of the case, I guess you could do the bottom side. I don't know why you would do the bottom side as opposed to the underside of this. I really can't understand why that would be a thing. I guess so this one right here doesn't ever get interfered with, but you could just kind of not do that one. That one could go on the bottom. I guess we'll do all of those on the bottom because there is a site for it. So we're gonna get to this then. I need to minimize this. Not too worried about this. Above, the middle, and below. Okay. Then above, and then top. They did. It isn't that bad at all. Yeah, just everybody seemed to make a really big deal about this, and this seems really straightforward. It's not cork, it's a rubber for sure.
No, they're asking if is it actually a thing? Is a cork gasket a thing? And they want to try it.
Yeah, cork gaskets have been used. I don't know about in keyboards, but cork gaskets have actually been used in all sorts of engineered products over time. Cars used to have cork gaskets instead of what is it? What's the high temp silicone? RTV?
Would that break down pretty quickly over time just because that is an organic material?
Cork? Oh yeah. It does break down. It's not nearly as good of a material in a lot of ways.
Sure.
Okay. So this stuff is pretty straightforward. We are going to bust out an X-Acto knife. Try and kind of make this a little better. Yeah, I think you can order some.
To make it exact.
I see what you did
Ordering
there.
wool, leather, and cork to try it out. Wool, really?
You could make a wool gasket.
That's an interesting...
I wouldn't, but you could.
Choice, yeah. I was gonna say 3mm wool. You gonna like spin it and knit it or something? No.
Okay. So this, I think it's gonna be real straightforward, right? We're gonna do this.
That's really interesting. Ungodly, will you have when you do experiments or tests with it, will you show us some pics or something when you...
So the reason that I'm doing the inner piece, right? I want to be real clear about this. The reason we're putting all of these on the board and not on the plate is very specifically because this plate could get replaced one day. This assembly, this is not the part that's irreplaceable usually. The metal parts are, or relatively irreplaceable. So we're doing this on this. I've always done it this way on other boards too, because it just makes sense. Yep. Including Polaris. Agreed. Right, we just need to be careful about how we align these. Like that one's a little crooked, so we're gonna straighten it. It's pretty straightforward.
Tweezers. Tweezers, my friend.
Oh, I have all sorts of tweezers. But I don't want to scratch this awesome finish, so I'm not going to use tweezers.
I do too many rebuilds to do it on any plates. Rav Yodaman says, I saw someone use wool batting between PCB and the bottom for sound deadening.
So if you guys want to talk about gasket materials, all sorts of different gasket materials, I highly recommend you reach out to Jay of Top Clack. Anybody who got in on J01 got the benefit of, if you talk to him, which I did in depth, you got the idea, you got to understand that he tested out a bunch of different gasket materials, like that his decisions were not arbitrary. He wasn't like, oh, well, I tried this, or yeah, everybody's using this, so I used it. He actually did some homework. And he did homework with different compression ratios. He had multiple prototypes that he used. Like, the man took his time to be meticulous.
Morven Mad, welcome.
What's up, Morven Mad? How you doing?
All my design choices are YOLO.
I'm not saying that it's a bad way sometimes. Sometimes just trying something off the wall yields great results. But if you try a bunch of different things that are off the wall in a methodical way, I think you're setting yourself up for greater success. And I mean, I think that's basically what happened with him. Now, he did a lot of research on the materials I don't think I would have done, because in the end, like, there were clearly only a few really standout materials. like ones that obviously could have led to really great results. But, you know, over engineering is okay. In fact, our whole hobby is basically built on it. You know what you don't need your keyboard to do? Basically all the things that we built our keyboards to do. I'm not saying we don't want them. We do want them to do these things.
How is everyone doing tonight? Morven, I am doing great. Josh, how are you doing?
Well, I'm fantastic. And this looks freaking great. IMO. So it goes like
Ungodly
this.
Says materials in the 40A shore hardness is the sweet spot. I want to see different sound profile of these materials. I think that'd be really cool. Especially materials that you wouldn't think to use.
Such as?
Well, like they were talking about like wool or maybe linen, some other kind of thing, or leather, or just other. So I think somebody mentioned bubble wrap.
So it'll just pop one day while you're using it?
BBB, we've had the build command for a while, buddy.
Oh yeah.
We've had the build command longer than we've had the BBB.
Yeah, I think we have. It's been a while. It's been around a while for sure.
Oh.
Hobbies communities are always interesting. Lots of trial and error and qualitative data. Well, not wrong.
Yep, we're still here.
Not
keeping on,
wrong.
keeping on.
But qualitative data is sometimes just flawed.
BBB says I have the memory of a peanut. Anybody want a peanut? Yeah, fair, same. I just remember because I'm hitting the build command quite often.
True enough. I never type that command.
Morven says I'm vibing with Josh's shirt. Same.
I mean,
shirt.
pineapple on pizza, natural fit.
It's good. It's actually quite good. I like pineapple on pizza.
I do too. I think it's fantastic.
Also, keeps the scurvy at bay.
Like pineapple do. Like it do.
Pineapple on pizza, a great way to start an argument.
Yep. This is kind of a fight me t-shirt, I think. I think that's kind of what it is.
I think we just started a fight in chat because some people, yeah, and other people are like, you heathen.
Well, no, I am a heathen.
Ozzy, aw.
What Ozzy say? Seriously,
like,
I may unfollow. Oh, I hope not, man.
I think people in this chat turned me on to pineapple bacon and jalapeno on a pizza. I could see pineapple and bacon, jalapeno not so much. Can we start a poll? Okay. Have you ever tried an Aussie pizza? What is an Aussie pizza? And what would you like me to start the poll about? Hold on. Get it.
But here's the thing. You guys eat Vegemite.
Yeah, you have no space to talk if you eat Vegemite and or Marmite.
Or Marmite.
You know,
yeah.
Gross.
Well, no, I'm not hating.
Vegemite is disgusting. Vegemite tastes like if you took a beer and distilled it down to like nothing and then scraped that off of the bottom of like
fucking works. Wow.
Whatever.
Fuck you
vessel.
if you eat pineapple on pizza. Jesus, dude.
Aussie pizza, bacon, cheese, tomato base with an egg on top. Okay, you kind of lost me.
See, that sounds good. I'm down.
That's not
I like eggs
bad.
on top of things. Let's do it. Vegemite is for the refined palate.
Pineapple and pepperoni, thank me later. Yes.
Yeah, so I'm talking about pepperoni and pineapple, not
Wallaby
ham.
pizza.
Wallaby pizza, jeez.
Jeez. Vegemite is all about how much you put on it.
I've heard that,
pizza
and
is
it
the
gets
shit.
cut. People don't eat it like straight Vegemite.
You
like
need
on
a light
toast or
touch
whatever.
when applying it. I'm not convinced anyone actually eats pineapple on pizza. It's just something people say to start trouble.
I mean,
I don't
okay.
even like pineapple regularly, says 10 Strong.
Okay. If you
Do
say
you
so.
decline? I'm not. I am me or you. I'm not hating. TSC. Vegemite is disgusting. It's vile. I'm sorry. I had it when I was in Ireland, and just no. I say nay.
Okay. I mean, this seems pretty straightforward, guys.
Merxwell is making angry Italian noises.
Okay. I mean, this seems real straightforward what we got
I don't know
going
what I'm
on
supposed
here.
to be making a poll about, so I'm gonna shut that down.
Okay, I understand wanting to put the gasket
Vegemite
on
sandwich.
the bottom piece.
Oof.
That's like a lyric from a song.
The only thing I was
Vegemite
saying, the only thing worse than
sandwich.
pineapple on pizza is sultanas in a curry.
Sultanas?
Is that like a raisin?
I'm here.
Kinda.
I'm not hating. Oh yeah, okay. I don't know.
Oh, damn it. Now I'm gonna have to
Yeah.
look that up.
Pineapple on pizza, yay or nay?
Sultan is a grape. Yeah, it's like a raisin.
Pull.
What are we doing at Poland? I'm sorry. I'm like
Pineapple
got
on
7.
pizza, yes or no?
All right. Poll. Oh no, stop. Can I? Thank you.
But make it a short one because we're also going to need to do a keycap poll.
What are the answers that I can have for this? I can have 5.
Yes, no,
I'm also gonna put yes,
or Vegemite.
no, heathen, meh, and Vegemite. And I'm going to make this poll 3 minutes long.
Yeah, make it pretty short because we're
All right, there you go. There's your poll, guys.
feeling ill talking about this. I'm sorry, Ozzy. We care
it's
about you.
I think
I feel bad
sultana
now.
is a golden raisin.
Okay. I was like, what is this? I feel like I should know.
Do you like penicillin on your pizza?
What?
See if somebody gets that reference. Yes, DD Decline, you can use channel points on it. You will use all your channel points on this. There better not be one single yes vote.
Wow.
Morven says, I'll be honest, living in NYC, I'm pretty sure my local pizza place would hang up if I ordered a pineapple on my pizza. Ozzy says, I'm feeling ill talking about this topic. It's
Yeah.
wrong.
I'm not saying put a whole pineapple on your pizza. That seems a little
like
outrageous.
like a little sprinkle, like sprinkles on a donut. You just sprinkle a little pineapple on there. It's like bacon, which is fairy dust. Thank you, Jim Gaffigan.
Those are really big sprinkles.
I mean, they're delicious sprinkles. People Mind says
agree.
pineapple's only supposed to be eaten on pizza, to be honest. Oh man, there's some fighting words going on here in
How do
chat.
we feel about donut sprinkles? Pineapple triangles or rings?
How do I feel
Ooh.
about donuts sprinkled with bacon? Because that
Triangles.
sounds amazing. Pineapple used to marinate meat, maybe. Everyone knows that sweet and salty are match made in heaven. That's true. Donut sprinkles.
That's the way I feel about it.
Wow, Mercs, wow. That's wow. Might as well sprinkle a little sewer sludge on there. Donut
Jeez.
sprinkles are a waste of resources. Baked
Mercswell
ham
feels
with pineapple.
very strongly about this subject. I'm just saying.
This is a hot button issue. I thought that we had some spicy hot takes before, but this is
Yeah,
far
I thought when I
spicier.
said like
The credibility of this
Topara's
room is
rubber
completely
domes.
fallen.
Topara's rubber domes, I thought that was the spiciest thing I was gonna say.
Fetal
Man.
Minded says, I've eaten an In-N-Out burger protein style. Poutine? But stuck between 2 halves of Krispy Kreme donut. Interesting.
Protein style.
Okay. In-N-Out double plain protein style. I'm
I
gonna
can't eat
assume that's
In-N-Out
some
anymore.
California words because I've never had In-N-Out burger. I was near one at one point though.
Yeah, I can't eat In-N-Out anymore.
I've eaten no, read that already. Pineapple rings strategically placed outlining the pepperoni. Oh, apparently the poll
getting all
says
artistic.
heathen, and 70% heathen, 30% yes, with 790 votes for and 336 for yes.
All right, well,
one
overwhelmingly
vote for no.
Overwhelmingly, I'm
Vegemite.
interested in where one vote for Vegemite. Overwhelmingly, I'm now gonna wear this shirt on stream sometimes. Well, I mean, I already do.
Ungodly says 327 calories, practically a salad. It really is. Topper rubber don't. Nobody blinks an eye. Orvin says, I come here for the hot takes. The keebs are just a bonus. Ozzy says, how do I report this to Twitch?
Toss violation. Toss violation. Toss violation. You like pineapple on pizza.
Oh, I feel Swishy KB says, I feel like the people that don't like pineapple pizzas drink olive juice. Oh.
Ugh, olive juice. What?
That's nasty.
Okay, so
People
I'm gonna
that like
need...
pineapple on pizza also eat spaghetti donuts and dip French fries in a milkshake. I mean, French fries and milkshakes are delicious.
But only a Frosty. But that's not a milkshake, right? Whatever.
No, it's really
and
not.
only when I was a child. Okay, so get another poll going.
Oh geez. Okay.
For keycaps.
Oh geez. Oh dear.
This one might be
all
less
Shoko
controversial.
All the time?
So
Okay,
I will allow you, because you really want Shoko,
I do.
to put on Shoko. To put on minimal.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. What are other options?
Camping.
Camping.
Mm,
What else do you have? You have Eclipse, right?
I'm not gonna put that on here. Olive.
Olive?
Peaches
really?
and cream.
All right.
Take olive away. No olive. Peaches and cream.
You have the peaches and cream desk mat out to go with that if it wins.
Maybe.
I'm gonna set this to be a 10-minute poll.
No. That's ridiculously
Okay,
long.
five. We'll go with 5.
3.
3? All right.
4.
I can't choose 4. I have 1, 2, 3, 5, 10.
3.
All right.
Let's do this.
Apparently, I can't. Okay, here we go. Are you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Polls up. They come up at the top of the chat, Ozzy.
I don't even have channel points. How do you even vote with channel points?
You just click on it again. You click the little button, and it subtracts 5 channel points.
It doesn't do that for me.
That's because you don't, like, unless you're in somebody's chat or on somebody's stream, you can't collect them.
I mean, I watch my stream all the time.
Do you? Okay.
I'm just saying.
Millions of peaches.
Peaches for me.
free.
Millions of peaches. Peaches.
Olive and
for
peaches.
me.
Oh. Don't vote camping. I'll ban. Oh my, Stash. Stash has some feelings.
Apparently. Apparently. Apparently.
Can't throw channel points fast enough. Oh my goodness.
I don't have any channel points.
Now I feel like I'm gonna need to post that song because that just makes channel points fast enough. Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Yeah, I was like, how do I? I was like, I keep clicking on it and nothing at all is happening.
Aw, use all your channel points for minimal. Peaches come from a can. They were put there by a man in a factory downtown. And if I had my little way, I'd eat peaches every day.
I mean, Shoko is like
in the shade.
overwhelmingly winning. Is this UTSC? I told you
What?
not to throw this.
I didn't throw this.
Okay,
this
fine.
is not me.
Okay. All right.
This is the people's voice being heard. This is democracy in action.
Someone really wants Shoko. I know, right? Though DD decline? Right though, DD?
Democracy. This is democracy.
I mean,
you are voting with your channel dollars.
Look, this is a Citizens United democracy, apparently, that we live in.
And frankly, if
it is
anybody
Citizens
was
United, right? Isn't that the
this? Yeah, that's
okay,
the thing. And frankly, if anybody's the billionaire in this situation, it's me, because I have 1,000 channels.
But I explicitly said no.
I've been banned from using them too much. Not that I don't use them at all. We had to exert a little influence. But this is not me this time.
I wanted Peaches and Cream to win, just FYI.
This is overwhelmingly Shoko.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
By 638 to 395.
All right, get ready.
Yay, democracy.
Yay.
This is the Electoral College at work. This is really exciting. Striker would have been nice. Do you have Striker?
I don't have Striker.
Oh.
I do not.
Other people also wanted Peaches as well. I mean, I guess we could make you put both of them on there. Isn't Peaches on the Salamander right now?
You guys
or
get
on a
one.
different board?
It's on TX84, but SE.
Ungodly.
You don't get two. You just get one.
I mean, you did it that one time.
I know. Spoiled.
Somebody says, or Feeble says, to be honest, I just see so many Peaches and Cream that I wanted Shoko to. It's been a while since I've seen Shoko on anything, so I kind of wanted to be like.
I mean, this is my daily driver. I see Shoko on something every day. And when Shoko round 2 finally comes back up for GB, I will be buying 2 of them.
Also, look at that beautiful board that he's pulling that from. I just want to point that out because I like to point it out every time I see it because I want to steal that from you.
There's legit 2 other HBCPs here at my house right now in boxes, and I have a purple polycarbonate one coming.
I might have to steal the purple one. Rav, who's feeling bad for cheating? I'm certainly not feeling bad, and due to click limit, or does Twitch set a limit? Wait a minute.
I don't think they set a limit. Maybe they do.
There's a little bit of a delay when you use your channel points, but it's not much. You can use channel points or bits.
Indeed. This is my favorite thing about Shoko, is the 1.5U function key.
Pretty.
Just thought it would be important for you guys to understand why one of the reasons why I like Shoko so much. Obviously, I like the colorway as well.
Colorway is gorgeous. Yeah, this is going to run again, I believe, right?
No, so this actually started. It started and there was drama because it ran on Kono again, but without full revisions set up by the runner, by the basically the creator, and so they paused it. They said we'll start it again later, which they may not have.
Here, friends.
Yeah, so I mean, I think Kono is trying to make right by it, right? They're not trying to mess anybody up. But,
the spacebar is flipped. That's what you're talking about. Okay.
Of course the spacebar is flipped. That's on purpose. That's a money move. Yeah, man. Gotta flip that spacebar. HBCP is like a child to you? 10 strong? I agree, man. That's how good this thing is to me. I bet he wears hats backwards
flipped
too.
On purpose.
I don't.
Can we do another rigged poll to overrule the space? Should I do another 1 minute poll for the spacebar?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Okay. I'll do another poll for you guys so you can decide on the spacebar orientation.
I don't wear hats backward. Don't be silly. Flip spacebar, big no-no, BBB. And this guy likes hand or bite, and he says it's a no-no to do flip space.
All right.
Are you even a part of this hobby?
Poll,
Just messing with you, man.
and it is gonna start right now. Go, go, go! Vote. Use your channel points.
I'll use my 1 vote because that's what I got. Wow.
I also put meh in there.
Meh. Man, that's like having a 3rd presidential candidate. You're just ruining
Meh.
somebody's day.
Meh. Democracy has failed us. Swishy gets it. Oh boy. BBB, you found another friend in Handerbite. Swishy.
This is ridiculous. All right, fine. Put my silly spacebar normal.
Somebody voted for meh 80 times, and somebody voted for should the spacebar be flipped? No, that won with 314 votes. Meh got 80 votes, and yes got 19. So, no flippy spacebar for you,
All right,
sir.
It's already done. It's already fixed. I can't believe you guys didn't choose camping.
That's true. I'm surprised that you guys did not choose camping as well.
I'm really surprised. Is camping overplayed now?
I mean, I don't know. Upside down. Is the enter key actually upside down? It's hard for me to see.
No, it's not. It's not upside down.
I just meshed it and saw I was the only one for most of it.
That's for
Aw.
heathens. The enter key is for an upside down enter key would be for
I thought
heathens.
ISO enter was the
No.
heathen way
That's
to go.
just for the Brits.
Oh. Upside down ISO enter. BBB is going to get an upside down enter on his hand or bite.
Is there no 1U super key? There's no 1U bottom row super.
Use a novelty?
Oh, I mean, I'll use function. It's just weird that that's the case.
3D print one. Shocks, are you still here? Can you 3D print us one real quick?
Real
Run it
quick.
over?
Just real quick.
You can also bring the JO1 back.
Right? Oof.
He said, yeah, he'll have it right over.
Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Good
Appreciate
job,
it,
buddy.
friend.
So
5 points for
what's
you.
supposed to go here? Can
To
anyone tell me?
Gryffindor.
I can't ever remember because I don't put the normal things here. I always have to
Alt,
look up 65%.
control,
It's just
function.
not alt control.
He said we'll call it a trade for the Austin.
Dang
Artisan.
it.
That's the artisan row.
Yeah, that's the artisan row, but I don't own any artisans. But technically,
You
I guess
do.
I own one.
You own one.
I own one.
Page
Yeah,
up and page
for
down
me
for
it would be
sure.
home and end. That's why I don't. But whatever.
Danny
Whatever.
DeCito. How about printing Danny DeCito instead? Yes. Shucks. Make it so.
Yeah, I know end
Insert
is
delete
on there,
page up, page down.
but it's a different position for delete, right? And page down, it's like a different page down. Insert delete page up, page down. Is that what it is? So this is the page down.
And
Is this the correct row?
oh, now you're just listing off keys.
No, it's not.
I think
Oh,
you're
that
getting
is supposed to
trolled
be
by your
page down.
chat.
Oh, I don't mind. Whatever.
I think they're crabby.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Delete, insert. So this is the delete. Is actually up here, which is weird. I don't even have a top row delete.
Use the ISO enter there.
Those are backward, and that's weird.
Says the chat. Says BBB.
Whatever. I'm not ever going to use these. So, meh. Okay, boys and girls. Check
Oh, you're looking
this.
at the kit render. That was not trolls. You did it. You actually did it.
I did.
Hooray. Look at that.
Hold on.
That is very pretty. Can you do top-down view for a second? Oh, never mind.
What did you say?
Can you do the top-down view for a second?
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely going to. So what do you think about it, TSC? Tell me all about it.
I think that is beautiful. That is some beautiful board footage right there. There's a little bit of shine on there, but that's because this is your daily driver set.
Shine builds character. Okay. There's
Sure.
a ton of shine on here.
That means it's got a lot of character.
Grade A primetime keyboard status. It is, actually. I really like it. I think it looks really clean.
I think this would look nice with a white cable or a blue cable that matched.
It would, but
the
I
key
don't.
set.
But I don't have.
But
one
you
of
don't
those.
have that. Yeah, the lighting's kind of messing with it. It's turning it purpley. Time to call space cables. Yeah. That is a really pretty board.
You guys are apparently rocking and a rolling.
Yes, we're
Oh well. Here we
voting.
go.
I think. Are you ready for a typing test?
All right. We're going to monkey type. I think monkey type has a
I think I have
Shoko.
this one. Yeah.
Do they have Shoko? I don't actually see it.
Maybe not. You could do light, maybe.
No, I'm gonna do vaporwave if they don't have it.
Oh, okay. Taro's there too.
Vaporwave. Oh God, no! I'm not gonna do that.
Ooh.
Dracula.
Ugh. Please. That is an assault on my retinas.
Yeah, that's why I changed it.
Thank you.
I will unfollow. I was like, ugh. Don't worry, I felt that way too. I was like, ugh.
I will unfollow myself if I choose this.
So
Wait,
I have,
what?
so I have a Go XLR, right? And one of the default colorways is vaporwave. So I wish I had GMK vaporwave. Yeah, but
Strong bad vibes.
it does look ridiculous on there. Okay, so.
Oh,
Oh God, did I really leave it like that? All right, so you guys ready? Y'all ready for this?
Are you going to do top down or are you going to do over the
I think we're gonna do
shoulder
top
for this
down. I
one?
think we're gonna do top
All
down.
If you guys would like to put
Oh,
your
you know what?
guesses
We're
for
gonna do
the words per
something
minute in the chat, feel free.
So I turn off the supplemental air conditioning and the.
Keep in mind these are creams.
These are lubed and filmed creams. Keep in mind they're film creams. Filmed
I agree.
creams.
Feeble mind. Yeah, feeble minded. That it. I don't think it's reflecting that other lighting as much.
Sorry. Oh, is Heine?
Is Heine
oh
streaming
yeah,
right now?
we're definitely gonna raid Heine after this.
Oh, for 100%.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn off
Gotta.
the music. I'm gonna set the.
Oh, we just started.
Did he? Awesome! I can't wait.
L1.
Turning off the compressor. Turning off the noise gate.
Compressor.
Now you guys can hear all sorts of sounds. All right, TSC, hold off for a minute on the chatty chatter. All right, so get ready, guys. Oh, I can't wait. I'm gonna watch that. So we're gonna do this real quick, and then we'll head over there. Seventy-seven words per minute.
Nice.
Yer. All right, guys. All right. Shocks, thanks. This is actually a very natural feeling board to type on.
I said 75.
This is actually a very natural feeling board to type on. I really, really like this. It sounds great. It kind of does, right? So
You were on point tonight. Nicely done. That really sounds lovely.
it does. I really, really like it.
Man.
Yeah,
Nice dock. Like it. Heine made the board that we pulled these keycaps from, and he's streaming right now. He's another keyboard streamer.
he is mostly a keyboard maker, not a streamer, but yes, he does also build some keys.
Question
sometimes.
is the X key crooked or is it just the lighting?
It's just the lighting. It's definitely not.
Oh, he just finished?
Did he? Dang it. That is a big bummer. I was just about to raid him.
So, no, he's still on. Oh, no, he ended. Never mind. I'm trying to see who else is on. Andy Nguyen is on. I think I'm not screwing that up.
Are you
this
joking?
time. No, Andy's on. Mr. Horologist is on. Christopher Yee is on.
Well, I mean, I like Christopher Yee, but
Andy's
also we're gonna Andy V. Nguyen.
Andy's building a corn.
That's definitely who we're gonna raid, without a doubt. Hopefully, you guys really had a good time.
Yeah.
I like Andy. He's a good dude.
The socials one more time if you guys want to come see us.
Yeah. So everybody, please, if you're not already following or subbed, hit the button down here. You know, get it rolling. I'm gonna turn my noise gate back on.
Yes, left-handed mouse.
Well, I am in fact left-handed.
What? You've been left-handed this whole time?
The whole time. It's crazy.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you guys, all of you.
Thank you for the 5 subs.
Morven Mad.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for those 5 gifted subs, dude. I really appreciate that. That's really awesome, man. Did you do it twice? I think you did it twice.
DD Decline also gifted 5 tier 1 subs. Thank you so much.
Oh.
And BBB says your right hand doesn't work. Use your left.
Oh man. So there is something that I'm into aside from keyboards that I've been into for a really long time. And it's very right left-handed oriented. And I used to do it all with my left hand and I switched to doing it with my right hand. And it's just better. Not because being right-handed is better, but because
I feel like it's your pew
it's
pew
good to be good.
machines, isn't it?
It is, but that's not what this stream's about.
I know.
Anyway, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all of your time. Yeah, I'll get my hands out of the way because this is beautiful.
Bobby Slayer says, why does keyboard look so clean and yummy? Because it's gorgeous. This is a gorgeous board.
Dominant eye preference. Yeah, so I am right eye dominant. So that's one of the keys to the right-handed usage. Anyway, thank you guys so much. Seriously, DD Decline, thank you for those 5 tier 1s again. More than mad
as well. Thank you so much.
Rad Eats, thank you. A bunch of people subbed and a bunch of people also followed, and thank you all.
Yeah.
Let's stay in touch.
Thank you all. We love you, chat. We will see you guys on Sunday at noon Central Standard Time, 10 a.m. Pacific.
Keep giving your Central
I've
times.
got both of them. I have to start with Central Time and then subtract and
Later, Gator.
subtract time.
Later, Gator.
That's just how it works.
All right. So we are gonna raid. We're gonna raid Andy V. Newen. So I'm gonna set that up, and why don't you guys let him know? Let him know that Shoko rules when you guys jump in there.
Yeah,
Shoko
let him know
rules.
Shoko rules.
All right.
Kind of like O'Doyle rules, but Shoko rules.
But not O'Doyle. Shoko.
But not O'Doyle. Shoko.
All right. Thanks again, guys. And I will catch you guys on the next stream on Sunday. I can't wait.
We'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Get in there. What? I am me. You are you. Not I am Meru. Thank you for the raid. Wow, wow, wow. 50 people. About Shoko rules. Shoko does rule, but I'm not buying it from Kono. What's up, me? Are you? In my head, I'm still reading Meru, by the way. I'm still reading Meru, but I gotta correct that. You, Peter, you're gonna be good.